Test 1 2 3 4. 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 Hey, what's going on? Welcome to the stream, guys. How you guys doing tonight? Welcome. Hope you guys are all doing having a great night. We have a lot to talk about this evening. How's it going? What stocks do you want me to go over? Any stock questions, any crypto questions, any stock tickers you want me to go over? Drop them down below in the comment section. What's up, guys? Welcome to the stream. How you guys doing tonight? Drop any stock questions, any stock tickers, anything you have, drop down below in the comment section. We can pull this up. If you guys have any questions, any stock tickers you want me to go over, any names you may be watching this week and you have some questions on, we can go over all those. We're gonna throw this on, get this going. What's up, guys? Welcome. We have a lot of names we're gonna be watching this week. We have a lot of short squeezy names like Wish, TRCH, Space. Space is a name I really want you guys to watch this week. It finished up 38% higher on Friday. Is getting close to those all-time high levels at $62. Wish or Space is definitely a name I want you guys to keep watching for. But yeah, what other stock questions do you guys have? Any stock questions, any crypto questions, any stock tickers you want me to go over? Have all my charts set up right now. We have Space, we have AMC, we have OCGN, we have TRCH, we have Wish, we have a lot of names when you're watching. I'm just setting out a reminder in my Discord server to tell everybody to come join the live stream. But then we can get started and get everything going. But if you guys have any stock questions, any crypto questions, anything, I'll drop it down below in the comments. Any stock tickers you want me to go over? Space is our #1 watcher we're watching this week. Space, we're getting close to those highs at around $62. So if we see a big breakout in Space tomorrow or even Tuesday or anytime this week, really, I'd be very interested to see what happens with Space. Shiba Inu, it's just a pump and dump type of name. I don't like the crypto itself. I think there's other names you could definitely be holding on to and getting into, because the crypto space right now is at a pretty good deal if you're looking more long term, and I do like a lot of these names out there. I'm gonna send that live. Okay, so how are we doing tonight? What are you guys up to? What stocks are you guys watching this week? So, like I said, we're watching Space. We're watching Space to see if we can get back above $62. OCGN is a buy at this current price. Thank you. OCGN, let's pull it up and see what we're dealing with right here. OCGN bounced off this nice support area around $650 dollar area. And because of that, I like the odds that this continues to move higher if we get some short squeeze and some momentum with this stock overall. I think it's a buy down here, depending on how you're trying to trade this or play into this. If you're going more long term, I think it's a good buy here. If you're going more short term, you play off a news catalyst or any type of movement. So don't just buy into it randomly and hold and wait for it to pop up. Wait to see some actual movement. If you join the Discord server, I'll send in a morning watch list tomorrow to see if it's a name that we should be watching for. But on Thursday, we had a nice move up from $7.40 to $8.60. Huge move and a great opportunity to trade off of. But if you want to go look more long term into it, I would wait to see how it actually plays out. This thing just tends to run and spike off of random news, any type of catalyst. So OCG, I'd definitely keep watching this. This in this area tends to really pop off of some sort of news, like I said. So definitely keep watching OCGN. But yeah, what else are you guys watching? What other stocks are you guys watching? Anything you guys want to talk about? Any stocks, cryptos, any stock tickers, anything at all? Drop it down below in the comments section. If you guys are new here, don't forget to click the link in my bio, join my Discord server, and all that good stuff. But yeah, EDR, we can go over ticker symbol EDR. But yeah, guys, there's a lot of short squeeze names right now that we want to be watching. EDR, depends what your plan is with this. It looks like it just IPO'd. Or just went public the other day. So I don't really know what's up with this one, but it did have a huge move up to $33 for highs, but I'm not too interested in this one. It has low volume. I'm not sure what EDR is, but and I guess if you're going to go with long term with it, you can kind of do some more research into that. Okay, here we go. So what else are we looking at? So I'm all over the place right now, but alright, so first stock we have is Wish. Wish is on my watch list, well, because of the fact that it's a short squeeze name, and when we start to see these names break out, I want to watch Wish. This $14 on Wish is holding very nicely. It was trading near it all day on Friday. I think that if we could break through $15, it's the next area you want to watch for. So Wish, $14 support, $15 breakout to the upside. Write that down right now. $15 on Wish if you see it break through that tomorrow, or anytime this week, we see Wish really start to take off. But that's a lot of these names. AMC right now is holding around that $55 area. If it breaks below 50, we're going to see a little bit of a downtrend for a little while before we break back above to 55 and 60 area, but 60 is that really key level. TRCH is another name that is doing the stock split, reverse stock split itself. And announced that. So we're going to keep watching that, see if any more big news comes out this week, which is going to give us the ability to trade off of TRCH. But guys, drop some tickers down below, drop any stock questions, any crypto questions, anything you guys have, drop it down below in the comments. OCGN is a name we're going to be watching. Let's watch to see what happens tomorrow at open. $8.50 is an area I'm watching for. I'm going to set an alert right here. So $8.50 on OCGN is a spot where I'm looking at. Space, ticker symbol SPCE. Yeah, I said that right. SPCE. Space up 38%. 38% on Friday. Give us a great trading opportunity. Popped open in the pre-market from $40, ran out through the day, finished at highs around $60 in the after hours. This thing is a monster, and I definitely want you guys to keep watching Space. That $62 area was previous highs, actually 63 exactly. So we're going to be watching that $63 area on Space. If we break through 63, this could be squeezed beyond all means. I mean, this could really, you could really see some big running. We saw what happened last time when it really started to take off. It ran from 25 bucks, hit highs of 63. So Space, ticker symbol SPCE is the name I want you guys to watch for. But drop some tickers down below. Drop some names that you guys want me to talk about. Space is a big one. Micron, ticker symbol MU. If you guys want to play off one of those plays where we play a pre-anticipatory run-up, you buy in before the earnings come out, you play the run-up. MU is the name I want you guys to watch for. We have a nice support area around this $76, $77 area, so we did bounce a little bit from where we were previously. But I think that this can really move higher if we can break above $85. This thing above $85 will really get going back up into the 90s. And if you could play the run up with MU, play the run up, buy in tomorrow, let it run up until Wednesday when we have earnings, sell some before earnings or hold some through earnings, and then see what happens after that. Play that post reaction run up and either sell off the news if they're bad earnings, then just take your profits then. But if we have good earnings on MU and you see the stock continue to move forward, then you can play the post reaction and buy in on MU. So there's a lot we could be going we can trade off with MU. I like the stock. I think we should watch that for sure. Nvidia is just a strong, insane name that we should definitely be trading off of, but not only trading, but long-term investing into as well. Nvidia is a name that I really, really want you guys to keep watch for. This is a stock split that is going to be insane when it does go through. People are going to be buying this left and right because of the fact that you're going to be getting shares at around $200 for a name that's going to be probably closer to $800 to $850 by time it splits. So Nvidia is a name that I want you guys to look more long-term, but not only that, for the short-term as well. But guys, drop some stock tickers down below in the comment section, and if you guys are new here, click the link in my bio, join my Discord server, and follow me on my TikTok account, and subscribe to my YouTube channel, all the good stuff. But yeah, guys, we're watching Space, ticker symbol SPCE, we're watching TRCH, we're watching Wish, all these short squeeze names, watching OCGN, AMC, GameStop. DraftKings is still fairly cheap. I mean, I like it for the long term. I think this is a good company to start adding some shares down here, but I also liked it when that short report came out. It was at $45. That was a steal with DraftKings. What are some other names? So Nike had great earnings. I think that this is going to be definitely needed. It's going to need a pullback. Nike is a strong name. I like the company going long term, but I think it definitely needs a pullback after running up basically 15%. Was it? Yeah, 15.5% on Friday off of those earnings news. Just post-reaction run was insane. Like I say, guys, you play the pre-anticipatory run up and the post-reaction run up. The pre-anticipatory run up is you buy before earnings and you ride it up to the anticipation of earnings and you sell out before earnings comes out. Then post-reaction is after the fact that earnings comes out, you buy into the reaction and you play off of that news. So Nike, you could have played both ways. We had a pre-anticipatory run up from 128 to roughly 135, so nothing crazy. Post-reaction, we had a huge jump from roughly 148 the next day to 154. So you could have played it both ways, before earnings or after earnings. If you have 100 just starting, what would you do? Well, I would look more long-term if you're starting off with a smaller account and you want to start getting into stocks. I would definitely advise you to just start with a small account and start investing for the long term. Look at some safe ETFs, maybe look at some blue chip stocks. Do your research at all the different sectors within the stock market. Research each of those sectors. Just want long term, right? So just research each of those sectors, and then from there find the top names within each sector. Do research on all those top names, and then invest a little bit into each of those. As you go over time, invest more money and build up your portfolio. So I would definitely look at the top leaders in each sector, start doing some research on those. Go for some of those blue chip names, go for some of those strong ETFs that are out there right now. A lot of those, I mean, there's so many different sectors you can invest into for the long term, but I think going with any of the FANG stocks, I know they're expensive. I know they are, and they will have pullbacks, but we don't know. They could keep rallying. I think it's going to be another strong month of July. A lot of these tech stocks are really going to start to take off. So it's going to be interesting to see what happens with them. But I think for the long term, just look at the top stocks within each sector. Start buying some shares into those companies that you really strongly believe in and you've done your research into. So definitely I advise people to do long term. Max, ticker symbol MAX, is the stock that we have on our list right here. Max looks to have a nice support around this $33 area. And okay, so Max, if we can break above, I'd like to see it get it back above $46. $46, a break at $46 and we see strong momentum could take us back up to the 50s. So Max, I actually like this one. Thank you for the call out. In the short term, I think you could see a huge jump on this if we can break out of this little resistance area around 50 or $46. I said $46. Break out of resistance 46, and you can see it bounce back up to the 50s on Max. ATOS, and yeah, not a problem, man. There's a lot of ATOS. Yeah, that's another good one. Finished 8% on the day on Friday. Thank you for this call out. This was a good name that had a rally from $8 to almost $10. Did pull back after hours. Let's keep watching this. Let me pull back and see what we're actually dealing with resistance and support here, and then we can kind of discuss a little bit more. So let's see if Max can, or not Max, let's see if ATOS can hold $7.50. If we can hold $7.50 on this name, then I like the odds of this continuing to trend higher. It was a massive pullback after hours, so just keep that in mind. But if we can hold $7.50, I like the odds that this stays around this area and continues to trend higher. Watch for that breakout above $8.50 to the upside. So $7, $7.50 as support, and really $8.30 to $8.50, $8.50 a breakout on that, and you could see it really take off back to $9, $10 plus. Okay, so perfect examples right there. I like Palantir for the long term. That's a name that a lot of people don't like to stomach because of the fact that it's so volatile. There's a lot of media hating against this stock, but I like Palantir for the long term. I think the next 3 to 5 years is going to be a very strong outlook for Palantir. I like their business model. I think that going long term in Palantir is a great stock. I think it's still fairly cheap at this level, but just be careful. We have rallied from basically $17 all the way up to $27. That's a huge move in basically a month. So keep that in mind when stocks tend to rally after a while. They normally, it follows by a pullback of some sort. So watch for a bit of a pullback on this name, maybe when the market goes red for a couple days, or maybe some bad news comes out about Palantir. Buy those dips because you're going long term. I like Palantir, and I especially like NIO, the Chinese EV maker NIO. NIO is holding this support area of $43 right now. So I think a nice pullback on NIO could be seen if we break below $43. But I think you could start adding some shares here. I think, again, this was another run that rallied from $30 all the way up to $46, $47. This is a name I like for the long term. I think NIO is a very, very strong name. There's a lot of names within the EV space, the clean energy space, the charging space that you can get into. I like NIO. I like Palantir. I think both of those are really good names. I would wait on a dip with NIO. I think this could pull back a little bit further, but Palantir, I think you're at a good deal right now to start buying some shares. But looking more long term, there's a lot of names you can definitely get into. If you're looking for a swing trade, guys, Airbnb, ticker symbol ABNB, traded at a pretty cheap level. I see this back up to 175, maybe even closer to 180 by the end of summer. The next 3 to 6 months, I'm swinging this play right now with Airbnb. I had an entry a lot cheaper than probably a lot of you guys are going to get because I don't see it coming back to this 135 area, but that's where I got an entry into, and from there on, it's been a solid run up. So Airbnb is another name I like. Long-term stocks, AMD, NVIDIA, Apple, Microsoft, Facebook, Palantir, Tesla, Plug, PayPal, Squarespace. There's a lot of names on here that I could go through that are good long-term investments. Google, but there's a lot of names on here that are very, very expensive right now. So thoughts on AGNC? Yeah, let's go over some stock tickers, guys. Drop them down below. You have any stock tickers, stock questions? Ooh, AGNC. Okay, so this is more of a longer term type of play, but it did fall quite a bit. I don't know what news came out about this, but the stock took a tumble back down to this $16 area. I think this is a nice area where we seem to have looked to bounce, but let's just keep in mind that this could be a fake bounce right here if we can't break above $17.50. So watch that $17.50 area. If we test that area and fall back down, we can get even lower. But I don't know what news came out about this AGNC, but I do like the fact that it has fallen, so I think this is a good deal at this point. What do you think about Bond, recent IPO? I have heard about Bond. Let's kind of read through this, see what's happening here. So the first date IPO to jump from $6.30 up to $10.50. I see this with all IPO names. Every time a stock IPOs, there's so much volatility and so much movement at first that if you're looking to go long term or even play off of it, be very, very careful. Going long term with something like this, you have to wait for it to settle down. We saw how Coinbase started, jumped from $400 to like $430, then completely tanked and has been falling basically the past 2 months. Now it's trading at 220. So IPO names, be careful of. I would wait if you're going to go long term. Short term, I think they're great to trade off of, but again, just beware of what you're dealing with. BlackBerry, we like BlackBerry here. I think that's a name that we definitely want to keep watching for. We're getting close to that 180-day SMA line, and I would like to see a bounce around this $11 area, $11.50 area. If we can get a bounce there, I think you could really start to see BlackBerry move. This is a good name to keep watching for, and I like the odds that BlackBerry continues to move higher if we can see these short squeeze names go. Lilly, ooh, thank you for that name. Ticker symbol LLY. Eli Lilly, I like this name. This is a strong stock right here. It's been a strong mover for the past couple months now, at least. This is a name that has really taken off, but just be careful because of the fact that we've ran up so much that if you're in this for the long term, then just stay for it in long term. I like this company, I like what they're doing, but if you're not into this position yet, don't jump in. Don't take that FOMO because this will have a pullback. A lot of these names like Lilly, like Nike that recently had their earnings, and what else happened with Lilly? Something else happened with Lilly, but like Nike will have a pullback. If you're not in the stock Nike, wait for a pullback. Don't chase Nike. ALF as well as Wish and Tilray. Ooh, Tilray. Where is our cannabis sector? Tilray, Sundial, those types of names. Canopy Growth. There's a lot of those names that we want to keep watching for. We trade off a Tilray and we invest in a Tilray. if we start to see some movement within the cannabis sector. I like Tilray for going for the long term. I think this is a decent price. In the short term, if you're going to trade off of it, wait for some news within the cannabis sector. When the cannabis sector starts to be talked about or in the media or whatever happens, or there's some good news that Tilray comes out about and some catalyst, you play off of that news. So I like Tilray. I like those types of names. Wish is another name we're keeping watching for, that $14 area in Wish for support, $15 area resistance. If Wish breaks above $15, I say we take a trade on it. Wish has been holding $14, so let's let it sit there for a little bit and watch to see what happens. But if Wish really starts to take off through $15, I think this is going to move higher, along with a lot of these other short squeeze names. ABML, and guys, if you're new here, click the link in my bio, join my Discord server, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and follow me here on TikTok if you are interested in this content. I'm getting a lot better at saying that. But ABML, yeah, I'm not too big of a fan with this one. Very, very low volume. Doesn't seem to move at all. I don't even know what this is. Pump and dump. So ABML is a complete pump and dump. Be careful trading this. I do not like this name, but this is, it's also on the OTC scanner, so I would stay away from that. I'm sorry about that, but it is a pump and dump type of play as of right now, and I don't want to get caught in that. Penn, Penn National Gaming. Okay, so Penn has been just beaten down. Wow, trading at 76 now. It did break below 80. Honestly, this is a name that's been one of those plays that had just rallied so much during the end of 2020 when we had a lot of those stocks that were just completely just rallying throughout all of during COVID, the rest of 2020. This one rallied, hit highs of $142, pulled back down. Honestly, if you have a long-term outlook and you want to get into one of these type of casino gambling names, I like DraftKings, I like Penn, I like Caesars, but Penn definitely at this level, you can't go wrong with a $76 per share stock right here. This is a very cheap level for this stock, and looking long-term, I see a lot of upward potential for this stock of Penn National Gaming, ticker symbol PENN. TRCH and MMAT to the moon. Yes, TRCH with the merger announcement, or with the stock split announcement. I do like TRCH to trade off of if we get news, any type of catalyst, anything that comes out about it. Guys, are you following me? Because we are 50 followers away. 50 followers away from 10,000 followers. This is going to be freaking insane. You guys are here, and we're going to be staying through this. So if you guys want to follow me and get me to 10,000 followers, it's going to be insane. I'm so excited. So guys, thank you again for all the support and everything like that, but I do appreciate all the comments and everything. Just drop it down below in the comment section, all the stock tickers you want me to go over. We can go through these. Thoughts on AMC? Yeah, not a problem. I'm glad I answered your question. I'm not sure what you... Oh, Lilly. I do like Lilly. Yep. Thoughts on AMC moving forward? Okay, so thoughts on AMC. So guys, obviously, I'm bullish on AMC going forward as a short squeeze play and nothing more. But I think that this is still going to become a short squeeze name that we want to keep watching for, because this is not over yet. If we do break below $50, I'm a little concerned in the short term. But looking ahead, we do have this nice support area where we've tapped multiple times around 51, 52. If we can hold an AMC within this area between $55 to $60, we're trading inside that channel, I'm fine with that. When we see a breakout of 60, then we watch for the breakout of 64. Boom, we run back up to the 70s. This is a name I want you guys to watch for. This is a strong, this can be squeezed at any point. And when you have retail traders buying in and you have the strong momentum, this is the type of stock you want to trade after, okay? So guys, this is the name you want to watch for, AMC. Obviously, we've heard it on the news. It's been talked about probably way too much at this point. But AMC, watch for that break above $60, $64 the next level, boom. Watch for support around $50. That's got to be held in the short term to see any type of movement. But we'll have to see what short squeeze names are moving this week. I like Wish. I like Space. Ticker symbol SPCE. No one's commented about it. Thank you guys for all the follows. I appreciate that. Ticker symbol SPCE. Guys, don't sleep on that name. SPCE is a name that you're going to want to watch for this week. Your comments on RCUS. RCUS, not too sure what's been happening with this one, but maybe a potential short squeeze name. Ran up about 6% on the day. Let's keep watching it. Don't know what news came out about it or what type of largest percent increase. Something happened. Adjust price target to $63 from $53. So an increase in price target. We're still about half of what the price target is at right now. So let's keep watching RCUS. UTME. Oh, that was a name that was called out the other day. UTME. Yeah. Don't like this right now, actually. Is not looking too good. Down 5%. Why did somebody call this out the other day? Oh, maybe it was a while ago when it spiked up there and ran up. But yeah, no, UTME, it's just been dying. I would stay away from UTME. ALF. Okay, so yes, this one. This one I had a support area drawn at $15. We broke above it on Friday and rallied to $20. This is another name I completely forgot about. Thank you for this one. Up 33% of the day on Friday. So ALF, we're definitely watching for. Watch that $15 area support on ALF, and we could definitely take a trade on this one if we see that strong momentum. This is the one that I think they're distributing the panels, the screens for Uber and Lyft drivers. I want to say it's the company that's distributing the 10,000 screens for Uber and Lyft drivers. I want to say, I could be wrong. They also announced a $2 million buyback, but I think this is the company that's doing that with Uber and Lyft. Yep, they are. Okay, so this is the company that's doing that. I like this news. This was strong news when it first came out and the stock rallied, and it's still continuing to rally. So this could also be just a retail trader name on Wall Street Bets. This could be a lot of stuff. So we're going to keep watching this. I kind of forgot about it, so thank you for that comment. ALF. If we see it moving in the morning, we'll throw it on the watch list and see what's going to be happening. But guys, let's check and see how many followers we're at. 56. Okay, so like less than 44 followers until we hit 10k. Pretty hyped about that. What is happening on the YouTube channel? Because I am live on YouTube right now, and okay, so no one's really come over to YouTube channel, but that's okay. I am showing my stock charts in there, so if you're interested, but yeah. Okay, so what else are we looking at? Thank you guys for the follows. XL, ooh, XL Fleet. Ugh. Okay, so this has been a wild ride of a stock. Okay, this thing's been beaten down, and it scared people out of it. Hit $5. Jeez, I didn't think it would get that low. Okay, so but XL definitely is a name that's going to be bouncing. It's still going to continue to bounce. I think it's very, very cheap at this level, but it's just been beaten down off of just so much short report news. And overall, the stock itself it's not my favorite name to be holding, but I think it's definitely cheap at this level. Watch for that $9 break. If we break above $9, it seems to have broken out once before and ran up to $11, and then this time it ran from $9 to basically $10. So watch for a break at $9. I'm going to keep watching that level. I'm actually going to draw a line right here. So yeah, breaking $9 will be interesting on this stock XL, but I'm not a big fan of this stock long term, but you know, it doesn't mean we can't trade off of these names. What do you think about QS, QuantumScape? What do I think about QS? So QuantumScape, not doing a whole lot. Yeah, I remember it was just rallying there back in the end of 2020 with a lot of those other names, and they just got beaten down. But I don't know. I mean, it seems to have bounced near this $25 area and hold, but it's not really doing a whole lot. There's not much coming out about it, and it seems to be just continuing to downtrend. It hasn't broken out of that downtrend yet. So QS, I don't know. I'd probably stay away from it, but what are your biggest watches for tomorrow? Looking for over 10% movement. Let's watch Wish. Let's watch ticker symbol TRCH. Watch Space, ticker symbol SPCE. I like that name, SPCE. Guys, finished up 40% of the day on Friday. If we break above $62, this thing's going to rally to the 70s. Space is a big name I want to watch for. OCGN could be another big one. And then ALF, I do like that name after somebody just commented that, so thank you again. So I'm looking for those names, but again, if you want my morning watch list, click the link in my bio, join my Discord server. I send out morning watches every morning at 9 o'clock, giving you guys the top stocks that I'm looking out for. So click the link in my bio and join my Discord server if you're interested in that. Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Doge, love all those names. Those are all names that I want you guys to hold for the long term. Doge depends how skeptical you want to be with something like that, but I think Dogecoin can definitely, you can see some momentum from it just because of the overall media talking about it as of right now, and we'll see where cryptocurrencies in the next 5 to 10 years, Dogecoin could be accepted in a lot more places. But I like Bitcoin, I like Ethereum. I think you buy these dips in Bitcoin and Ethereum. Bitcoin's currently at, wow, just popped actually. When I started the stream, it was at 32 grand, and now it's up to 34 grand. So Bitcoin is popping right now. I think definitely, ooh, it touched that $30,000 level again. Nice bounce. Okay, so Bitcoin's got buyers down there. Bitcoin has buyers down at that $30,000 level, so I think you can pick up some more Bitcoin and Ethereum down at these levels for sure. STEM. Oh, what do I think? Oh, sorry. What do I think about Wish? I think Wish is a short squeeze name you want to watch. $14 support, $15 resistance. Two easy levels. Watch for it to get close to that $15. If we get to $15, you're going to see a huge breakout in this name if you get the momentum and traders buying into this. Retail traders got to be buying into this. You got to have that buying pressure. But that $14 or that $15 area is a strong area of resistance. If we can break out of that, I see this going higher. and moving to the upside very quickly. But you got to watch for that $14 area, because if we can't hold that, I think we fall lower on Wish. But that's a good one. We're going to keep watching it with these short squeeze names. Again, if you see AMC start to take off tomorrow, then you see Wish and a lot of these other names follow. But pre-market, let's see what's happening. The pre-market, the Dow is up 40 points, the S&P is up 3 points, and the NASDAQ is up 4 points. So overall, we're looking green so far tomorrow, but we'll have to see how that looks actually tomorrow morning pre-market. STEM, ticker symbol STEM. Thank you guys for all the love and support and everything you guys have been doing. Really appreciate all that. If you guys are new here, click that like button and follow for more content. STEM, okay, so I'm not too sure what you want to be doing with STEM here, but there is a $36 resistance on this name. We can't seem to break out of this $36. So I guess if we do, and then we can see it's probably back into the 40s. But this looks like a name that, again, bounced a couple weeks ago when everything else was really, really low, bounced and has been rallying ever since. So this is a strong name. If you're looking more long term, I think you can wait for a pullback. In the short term, just watch for any type of news or catalyst or momentum from this name. But STEM, don't know too much about the company going longer term, so I think I would just do more research before I actually advise you to buy into it or not. But STEM, just keep watching it. It's not a bad area, but I think you can see a pullback on it for sure. Shorter term for crypto, please. Well, I mean, I don't really want to go anything short term for crypto right now until we see either Bitcoin go one of two directions. Bitcoin's got to get back above that $40,000 level before I do any short term trades in crypto, because of the fact that it's still a little sketchy down here. We're holding 30,000, but if Bitcoin can't hold 30,000 and we don't get those buyers, it will roll back over and the crypto market will fall as a whole. So because of that, I think that you want to stay away from short-term crypto trading. This is the time to buy long-term cryptos. Those names that you're trying to get into at a good price, this is the time to start buying those cryptos if you believe in these cryptocurrencies. In the short term, I'm honestly not going to advise anything, just because of the fact that we're in a really sketchy market right now, with the fact that we're holding $30,000 level, but we really could roll over any day and completely drop back to the mid-20s on Bitcoin, and the whole market would fall with it. So thank you for the follow, my man. Appreciate that. Workhorse, ticker symbol WKHS. That is a name that we definitely see that is undervalued right now. And I like that name. Sorry, I'm just replying to someone. I like Workhorse because of the fact that this name has just been beaten down off the USPS contract news and overall just bearish sentiment. There was a short report I think that came out of it too. This stock, I think you could go more long term with it. It's not my favorite name, but I think you could definitely go more long term with it just because of how cheap it is at this price level. But it's also a short squeeze name, so we'll keep watching to see what happens with these short squeeze names like Workhorse. Watch that like $16-ish area. It seems to get resistance around that area, so if we break above $16, I can see it start to rally again like we have seen before in the past. But Workhorse, I like as a short squeeze name, but I also like it's going more longer term if you're willing to hold through dips, because I think this name could probably get back to at least around $30 as a stable stock. They're still producing electric vehicles. They're still trying to what was happening here? They're still trying to figure out the whole, they're still trying to make a deal with another contract and start delivering their fleets to different companies where they can be used. So Workhorse isn't a complete dead company yet. I think that it's very undervalued because of that. It's still a stock that's doing very well in a sector that's expected to grow massively. So Workhorse, keep watching it for the short term for a quick trade, but also long term, just gotta be able to hold through dips. Loving CCXI. What do I think? Let's check it out. What do I think about CCXI? Okay, so CCXI was beaten down like a madman back in May or whatever it was, and is still recovering. So, you know what, this is a name that I like to play off of. Just keep watching it tightly, because it's the fact that it dropped, how many points? How many points did that drop right there? It dropped from $50 all the way down to $10 within 2 days. So because of that, I want you to keep watch and just be careful when investing into a company like this. But I think we've been in a nice rally from $10 all the way up to almost $14. Slow mover, but it's been a slow uptrender. And I think that you can see more momentum to the upside if we can keep on continuing this uptrend. I think you could see this keep on moving upward because of the fact that it was beaten down. So every reaction is an overreaction, and because we got that huge overreaction to the downside, the stock is starting to slowly recover. Again, I don't know any news that happened about the company, but because of the fact that I see this huge overreaction to the downside, it's going to correct back to the upside. Every reaction is an overreaction. Same with the upside. Every reaction to the upside is going to be having an overreaction correction. It's just how the stock market works. C. What is C? Just the stock C? Oh, Citigroup? Citigroup. Oh, it did dip. Okay, so Citigroup dipped. I think you can pick up some shares down here if you want to go long term with Citigroup. I think it's a decent name to hold on to. Nothing insane, but you know, Citigroup could be something, especially at this level. I like this area. Yeah, I think you could pick up some Citigroup if you want to go long term with that. Any dividend stocks? I like the Realty. Yeah. Realty Income company that you got there, corporation. Yeah, is definitely a good dividend name. I want you to look into getting that. I think SPG is another one. Simon Property, I think they do pretty well. Yeah, Simon Property Group is another one. This is a good dividend name I've heard of. I'm not huge into dividend stocks, but I think there's definitely some names. Again, if you're my man that's going long term, so look up some good long term dividend stocks, do some research on those companies, and then start investing into those. But I think Simon Property Group, which I'm also invested into, is a good dividend name. It does a monthly dividend, and it's up to $1.40 now, so it's a strong one. And it's also a strong stock. It's a good company. I like their business model for the next 5 to 10 years, and you know what? I like the stock. That's what's been predicted for crypto. Looking for the bottom. Where would you put your buy orders? So with crypto, I'm going long term, so I'm not trying to find the exact bottom, but I do see what I like that you're trying to actually what am I trying to say here? I'm trying to say that I like that you're trying to figure out the best possible entry point. So because of that, I want you to watch and see how Bitcoin trades when it comes back to that $30,000 level, because like I said, it could roll over any day, fall back down to the 20s. But honestly, we're trading at 34,000 right now. I think you could pick up some shares here, or some shares. I think you could pick up some Bitcoin. I think you could pick up any cryptocurrency really that you want to go long term on. Some Bitcoin, some Ethereum, it can't hurt, especially if you're going long term on some of these names. I think in the 30s, you're fine with Bitcoin. Again, if we do roll over and we can't get those buyers around 30,000, we'll go back to the mid 20s. But I mean, I'm going long term on this, so I think you could pick up some shares here. But I think if we do roll over below 30, you could probably see us back to the mid 20s. Do you have an entry and exit signals? So I'm going long term. So honestly, just watch that below $30,000 in Bitcoin and above $40,000 in Bitcoin. What are we at for followers? 30 followers left, guys. 30 followers till we hit 10,000 followers. And if you guys want to stay here and watch that, it'll be pretty sweet. I mean, I don't know what's gonna happen, but you know, we'll do something. I'll do some shout outs or something like that. I don't know. We'll get something going. Oh, do I give entry and exit signals? Oh, like in my Discord server, yes. So I do now, I do it in my private community. I send you guys a morning watch list with the exact entry and exits that I do for the stocks to trade. I also give you guys an in-depth morning watch list of why the stock's running up, the reasons behind it, resistance, support, areas that I'm watching for you to take an entry on. So that's in my Discord server in the private community, but I also send out just for the regular members a morning watch list with the exact stocks, but I don't give you guys the extra information just because of the fact that it's for those private community members. But if you want to join the Discord server, I send you guys those type of information and the stocks in there. So what about BTT? I've heard about this name. I think that this is an interesting company that you could probably, a good company that you can invest into. I like it for the long term. I've heard good things about it. But, you know, this is a slow, long-term mover if you're trying to get a safe stock. I don't know what they pay for dividends or if they pay dividends. I don't think they do. It's also trading kind of high right now, but I think you can see a little bit of a pullback back to 180-day SMA line. So back to this $25, even $24 area. But BTT, just keep watching it. It's not my favorite name, though. Oh, Roblox. Okay, so Roblox, I think we're in a pullback right now in Roblox. Okay, so we did bounce from the pullback. So we're trading a little bit higher right now, back to the $88 area. So Roblox, I think if you want to go long term, I think this is a solid deal. You can see us probably roll back over if we can't hold this $80 area back to the mid 70s, but going long term, I think you can pick up a few shares here and then average down and buy on those dips. So with Roblox, I do like this name. I think you could pick up some shares down here. I think that you could do a swing trade on this. I think you can go more long term on Roblox. Fubo is another short squeeze name, and also just a name that's really, really good to trade off of. This name has been rallying since it hit a bottom at $14. Rallied to $34. Are you kidding me? Up another 6% on Friday. Yeah, people have made crazy amounts of money with options on Fubo. So Fubo. Yeah, this is a good one to trade off of. I like the odds that this continues to move higher if we can see those strong momentum and retail traders buying in. But it also has rallied for so long, so keep that in mind with Fubo. But I do like the company to trade off of, or I do like the stock to trade off of. The company itself, not my favorite, but again, trading, I think Fubo you could definitely trade off of. ATNM. ATNM. Okay, so we had a pop up 7% on Friday. Okay, so what news do we have? Boom. Phase 3 trial data showing 100% in patients. Okay, so that is good news for the company. Low float, low volume stock. I don't know. Very, very low volume. So it was a choppy mover, but it is up 7%. But this is the type of news that when it comes out, there's still strong momentum to see it move forward. And I like the fact that this is good news for the company moving forward. So if we could see it start to really break out through these $8 areas and up to $9, you can see it really, really start to take off. But this is, again, just news that I would want to trade off of. Biol and TYME. I think we talked about TYME. I don't like that one right now. And Biol, a penny stock, I'd probably stay away from this. This is a pump and dump type of stock. Oh wait, I have seen this one. Yeah, this was rallying back when meme stocks were. So this one, only trade off the news, BIOL, only buy this stock when you see any type of news or catalyst to see it start to run up. And then TYME, let's look over that one real quick. Yeah, another pump and dump name. I would stay away from this one until we start to see news or any type of momentum with TYME. What would you consider best as a meme stock? Right now, I think that Space is the name that people are watching. SPCE. A break of the $63, $62 area is going to be huge. You're going to see the stock really rally, probably into the 70s if we get that momentum. Up 40% on Friday. This is a name that I really want you guys to keep watch for, is SPCE. Thank you guys for the follows. I appreciate all of that. And if you guys are new here, click the link in my bio, join my Discord server, and follow me here on TikTok. And also, subscribe to my YouTube channel. Guys, we are, oh my god, like 20 followers away from 10K. Insane, guys. Holy crap. I appreciate you guys coming out here tonight. What's your success rate? How much is your private chat? My private chat is $15 a month, as a monthly fee. And then I do have like a lifetime access fee that you can pay as well. Click the link in my bio and join my Discord server. The private, you don't have to pay anything. I'll give you it for free for a couple days to just try a trial. I mean, I'm completely down with that. We're at a point where the private community isn't huge. My Discord server's getting larger. It's at about 700, 800 members now, but the private community is pretty small, so like I'm willing to talk with anybody. There's a whole bunch of features that the private community gives you, so if you're interested, click the link in my bio, join my Discord server. You can DM me, and we can talk about setting up the free private community startup for you. You can do like a trial or something. So I give you guys a morning watch list every morning. I give you guys a lot of other features as well, a lot of different trading tips, a lot of different course material, and then the live trading sessions that I do every once in a while as well. So if you guys have any questions, any stock takers, anything, just drop it down below in the comments. Any stock tickers you want me to go over, anything at all, just drop it down below in the comment section. We are 21 followers away from 10K. I'd like to try the free trial. Alright, sweet. You can just join my Discord server and click the link in my bio and join it, and then just DM me and just remind me who you were, Steven, word, my man Steven, and I'll let you in. You can test it out. If you don't like it, then you don't have to purchase it, but if you do like it, then you can do whatever you want at that point. But yeah, so I appreciate you being interested, and yeah, just DM me on Discord when you talk. VTNR. My man's still here. Crypto Joker, I appreciate you coming out here. You've been here for quite a while now, and hopefully this is entertaining enough and you're learning something. So VTNR was a rally, strong move up to the upside on Friday, up 10%. This is a name that was jumped off of news in after hours on Wednesday and started to really move. So VTNR, let's keep watching this one. It's a short-term trade. It's also joining the Russell Microcap Index, so that's also something to keep in mind of. So there's a lot going for the stock. I think that we could really see this start to move if we get more news, catalyst, and momentum from this name VTNR. So we're gonna keep watching that one on the watch list for sure. A break of that 970 area is gonna be huge. It seems to this seems to be a strong mover, strong volume too. ALZN. I mean, I'm watching Space, I'm watching TRCH, I'm watching Wish, I'm watching ALF, MU for a quick anticipatory run up to earnings. MU is a good name I want to keep watch for. ALZN. What is happening with this one? Oh, ALZN. What is this? IPO'd and just died. So this is what happens really after stock IPOs. I guess it was up 4% on Friday, but this is one that's just low volume. Nothing I'm interested in unless you are long-term invested in the company or interested in investing into it. But in the short term, I do not like this one, and I don't know about the company going long-term. But this is one of those that when stocks IPO, they just tend to spike off of just hype, anticipation, news, whatever it is, and they fall right to the downside. So anytime you're trying to get in a company, we saw how Coinbase was. So, Oh, what's up, Kim? I tried to join on Monday. It's not letting me pay. Oh. DM me and we can go through with that. I don't know. It should be working. Someone just joined last week and it worked for them. I don't know if it was a problem on my end. It's just the upgrade chat link. And you just click on that and then it sends you to the website that you either upgrade for the one-time fee or the per month fee. And then, yeah, let me know if you have another problem with that. It's not letting me pay. It sets you up with, I think you pay with like PayPal, something else. PayPal, maybe Venmo, some other stuff, or maybe just your actual credit card. I'm not sure what actually goes through the pay because I receive in PayPal, but I think it allows you to pay a couple different ways. Okay, yeah, sweet. You can definitely try it again. If you have any questions or something doesn't work, please reach out to me. I don't want you getting like some sort of weird thing going on here, and I don't want you paying and then not receiving it or whatever it may be. But I'll get the notification when you do join, so it should let you in once the transaction goes through. So sorry about that, making it kind of complicated. It should go through, so try it again and we'll have to see. How do you feel about Wish this week? I do feel strongly about Wish. I do like the stock as a short squeeze name. $14 area support and a resistance at $15. So if Wish can break through $15 to the upside, we're going to see it really run. But again, that's with, we see AMC really start to take off as well. Because if we don't see AMC move, then I don't know. I don't like the odds that a lot of these other names start to move. I think it's the days that we see AMC and a lot of these other squeeze names move that we see Wish start to take off as well. $15 area of resistance is interesting. Watch for that break above $15, and then we can really start to see it take off. This is going to be a big mover, so keep watch on Wish. TRCH is another one. Like I said, I'm repeating myself, but SPCE, guys, watch SPCE. We could either have a huge pullback tomorrow, which we could, but if we see continued rallying and break through $62, big moves coming ahead. OCGN, another one I'd love to trade off of. MU, we're playing earnings this week. NVIDIA, it's NVIDIA. This thing is a monster. This stock I want you guys to buy. Okay, so yeah, what other stock questions, any crypto questions, any stock tickers you want me to talk about? We are 16 followers away from 10K, very exciting. If you guys are new here, click the link in my bio, join my Discord server, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and follow me here on TikTok. 16 followers away. Let's do this thing. I need to know when to jump in and get out. Do you tell people? I do. In the private community, my morning watch list describes my entries and where I want to see the stock hit, some sort of resistance area, some sort of support area to enter into the position. I give you guys a description on why the stock is moving. I give you guys the whole rundown there. So and I've been doing pretty good at most of these callouts. Again, these are short-term moves, so I definitely look at the short-term, but I'm also starting to create a long-term watch list so you guys can look at the more names going long-term, like Airbnb. I've been telling you guys, if you've been on these lives, I've been telling you guys, Airbnbs, I want you guys to start buying shares down here. This is going to start rallying throughout the rest of the summer. It's already bounced. We're going to see this back up to $170, even $180 area. I like that one going long-term, but yeah. VISL. Oh, did I not go over that? Oh, sorry, man. I saw that earlier. Vislink Technologies. Okay, so this is one of those that seems to rally off of news. Okay, so watch. So we're getting close to this area of resistance. $3 is an interesting area. Watch for, I would set alerts and watch for a break of $3. This one you could play as either a swing trade because it seems to be a slow enough mover, or a day trade. But definitely $3. I'm going to set an alert because I like this call out. Thank you for this one, VISL. Up 4% on Friday. This could be a slow mover, but we could see us definitely break $3 and head even to $4, even potentially $5 if we get enough retail traders buying in. So do you think it's a good time to get TRCH, I'm assuming you meant to say, or TRC? Will still be good buy call. So like tomorrow morning when I'm checking all the stocks that are moving, I'll let you know if TRCH is the name that I want you to trade that day with the watch list that I give out. So with TRCH, as of right now, I want you guys to sit on the sidelines and wait on this one. But it depends. Tomorrow morning, if we see a huge jump in the pre-market and we see some news or some catalyst and we see some break in this resistance area around $6, then I'm really interested. Even 550 would be more interesting too. We have that there. So Ideally $6. Ideally $6. If we can break above $6, this thing will start to take off again. This is just a name that we've already seen run in the past, and it's already got a bunch of news going for it. So we'll watch to see how it trades tomorrow morning. And I sent out the morning watch list and everything like that. And I'll let you guys know if it's a good buy or not, what price to look at, what news came out about it, all that good stuff. If you guys are new here, click the link in my bio, join my Discord server, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and follow me here on TikTok. Drop some comments down below. What stocks do you guys watch this week? Drop some stock tickers, long-term investments, short-term investments, meme stocks, anything, short squeeze names, all the good stuff. Drop it down below. We are 16 followers away from 10K. XPEV. Okay, so XPEV, we've definitely discussed this one before. It keeps on hitting this resistance area I have drawn here at $42. Can't seem to break above it. So XPEV in the short term, this may be where we start to see a rollover back to the downside. But long term, I think you could pick up some shares if you're going long term once we see this roll back over at a cheaper price. Buying some dips if you're interested in this one long term. But right now, we're trading a little bit higher. We've rallied over the past basically the past 2-3 weeks. This has been a strong mover from 26 all the way up to 45. So wait for a little bit of a pullback in XPEV, but I do like the stock going longer term, and I think you could definitely take a trade off of XPEV in the short term if we see this rally continue. I think they open with a different ticker tomorrow. With TRCH, I think so too. I think that will go through. It's MMAT, I think it is going to be, but I'm not 100% sure on that. I was hoping to get in and out of Nokia when I bought it at 5. Oh, Nokia. I haven't heard of that name in a while. Oh. Wow, it did take off, up 6% on Friday. Oh, my voice. Okay, hope to get it in and out when I bought it at 5. Should I hold as long-term instead? No, I don't think so. But let's rephrase that question. Should you hold long, I guess, okay, maybe you did say that the right way. I'm just worried about this one going long-term. I don't know how long you're willing to hold it, and I don't know how well you're willing to hold on dips. This one could get squeezed again, but I think that you should take profits on the way up. This $575 area is really, I don't think we can see us break through that. We've tested it multiple times now. And if we open up lower tomorrow, then I would start to take some of my position out of there. If you're going in with the mindset of having it as a short-term trade, then take it as a short-term trade and take those profits. But if you're going in with long-term mindset, then stay with long-term mindset. But in your situation, you got lucky with it. Not even lucky. Maybe you've done your research, maybe you bought it at a good price, whatever it may be, but you bought in and now you're like, okay, well, I'm up on it. It seems to be going higher. How much higher can it go? Don't get too greedy on this type of play. If you made money on something like this, it's getting squeezed up off of some random news, take your profits in the short term because this may not continue to rally for another couple months in the long term. So just keep that in mind with a lot of these names. But Nokia, that's a good one to keep watch for. ALF, we're watching that one for continued momentum to the upside. OCG and Space, ticker symbol SPCE, TRCH, and Wish. All these names you're watching, I mean, obviously like AMC. We're watching MU for a Micron, MU for a play to earnings this Wednesday, so we have a lot going for it. Thank you, not a problem, man. I appreciate that comment. JP Morgan. Yeah, you want to get into some banks? I like JP Morgan. I think that you could pick up some shares down here. Also, Citigroup, like you commented earlier, I think that these are good prices as of right now to go more for the longer term. But again, these are types of names that, you know what, I just buy in dips and average in over time. Pretty good dividend as well, 90 cents, so not too bad. Oh, keep watch. On July 13th, they have earnings reports, so still a couple weeks away, but just keep watching that. What other stocks was I going to talk about? Oil is up too. Oh, good to know. Oil stocks. What is Exxon doing? What else was I looking at here? Oh yeah. Okay, so what other stocks are you looking at? So oil, what oil stocks are you looking at? I just said Exxon, but there's other ones as probably that you're looking at, either for some sort of short-term trade or maybe some more longer-term investment that you may have a question on. 15 followers away from 10K. This is gonna be big. Very, very excited. But what other stocks are you guys watching this week? I mean, obviously, NVIDIA's been a crazy mover. Mara and Riot are Bitcoin miners. Haven't been doing a whole lot, down 4% on Friday. You'll probably see, well, but right now Bitcoin's back. Yeah, it just popped back up to 34,000. So you may see Mara and Riot start to take off tomorrow. Those are good that I want you guys to start trading off of, Mara and Riot. Square, we're going to start to see that rollover. Couldn't break through 250, so that is going to be short term to the downside. Tesla watching for that $700 area. We got rejected pretty hard on Friday. We just couldn't really hold that area up there. PayPal, guys, what are you doing? If you're not in PayPal, what are you in? PayPal for the long term. We buy on dips with PayPal. I like that one for sure. Oil is up. Oh gosh, yep. That's the directional whatever ETF. Yeah. Oh wow, it is rallying pretty good. Okay, so yeah, gosh, keep watching that one. I think you can trade off of that for sure. If we see oil start to do well, up 2% on Friday. MSTR. Okay, MSTR, yep, another name. It was down, well, down 5% Friday, but... Oh, this is MicroStrategy. Oh, MicroStrategy. Okay, yeah, so it was down because of Bitcoin. Yeah, MicroStrategy, if we see Mara and Rise start to move, you'll probably see MSTR, MicroStrategy move as well. I think that this is a company that you could probably invest in for the long term if you're bullish into it and into cryptocurrency for the long term. But right now, we're in a very unstable part where we're trying to hold that $30,000 area in Bitcoin, but it's very, very shaky. And if we don't hold 30,000, we could easily say roll back over to 25 and in the mid 20s basically. So MicroStrategy, keep watch. This is definitely a riskier name, just because how volatile Bitcoin is. But guys, if you're new here, click the link in my bio, join my Discord server, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and follow me here on TikTok. If you guys have any questions, comments, concerns, any stock tickers you want me to go over, drop it down below in the comment section. We are 13 followers away from 10K, the big 10K, boys. Very excited about it. I appreciate all the support from all of you guys. Thank you guys for coming out. I appreciate everything. It's been fun. This has been a good time. Hopefully you guys are learning. BTCWY. I don't have that stock ticker on this broker here. Not too sure what that is. But yeah, that's with that one. No one's really talked about clean energy plays. What about my ChargePoint people, my Plug Power, those types of names. Blink, our charging stations. I like Plug Power down at these levels. I think we can see a little bit of rollover back below 30 if we fall below it. But I like Plug Power going long term. I like ChargePoint. ChargePoint has been such a strong mover. Bounced around support at $20 and has been rallying to $34. That's why I got quiet. There we go. Music was off. So there's a lot of names out there right now that I want you guys to keep watching for in the charging station, the clean energy sector. Those types of names and those types of sectors are going to rally and be very, very strong over the next several years, 3 to 5, even 10 years. You'll start to see a lot of these names really start to take off. So I think you can invest in ChargePoint now, start a small position, because at $30 a share, man, you're going to be laughing you to pick up more shares in the next 5 years when this thing's trading much, much higher. Nah, not Square gonna pop. I don't know, man. Square, I don't know. In the short term, we just touched a very, very hard resistance area. I love the company. I love it going long term. But short term, you gotta be able to get back up to that 250 area, or you're gonna see a rollover back down to even 220 with Square. So that's just the technical side of things right now. That's what I'm seeing. But again, I guess if we do have a strong momentum move to the upside with Bitcoin, and we see Bitcoin move, then Square's obviously gonna take off with it. But if Bitcoin just kind of stays flat, you're gonna see Square roll over just by watching these technical areas at 250. Thank you for the follow, Alion. I don't know. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. ISUN up 7% in the day on Friday. Some sort of news came out. I'm not gonna say what news because I don't know. Set to join the Russell Small Cap. That's not what came out though. I don't see any news on here that came out. Personally, it's a low, very, very low volume, slow mover, but it is up 7% in the day on Friday. So I'm not sure what your plan is with this one. It has been beaten down, but it's been moving ever since it hit a low of $7. So keep watching it. I'm not too interested in this one though, I'm not gonna lie. Unless you're gonna trade off of it with some sort of catalyst, then maybe, but it's a slow mover. I guess it did move 7% though, so. QuantumScape, ticker symbol QS. Yeah, QS has been definitely a big mover. It was a big mover at least at the end of 2020, but since then it's just been downtrending for a while now. Hasn't been getting out of this basically downtrending pattern we have here. QS you could definitely do those quick trades off of, especially if we start to see momentum within the sector itself. We got to break above $30 and hold that area before I start to see QS really move anywhere. But yeah, we have a good amount of viewers here tonight. I appreciate you guys coming out. I mean, if you guys have any stock questions, any crypto questions, drop it down below. We are 11 followers away from 10K. At 10K, what do you guys want me to do? I'll give you guys some shout outs. I'll do something. I don't know. 10K is a big milestone. I'm very appreciative of that. So we're just getting started, guys. Whoa, I just got like a lot of notifications. Holy crap. Check. Oh yeah, space. We've been talking about space all night tonight. Ticker symbol SPCE. This will continue to go up if we see momentum tomorrow and we see this rally through $62, $63. This $63 area right here we double tapped before. If we could break $63, that's all-time highs. This will surge into the 70s. I'm telling you right now. But again, be careful. This is a name that's already been rallying so much for so long. Yes, it's a short squeeze name. Yes, it's being talked about on Wall Street Bets, but I want you guys to keep watch because of the fact it's already up 40%. I don't want to say this can continue to run, but there's a very good possibility that if we do see a breakthrough $62, $63 area, you're going to see this really take off on space. So I do think it will continue to go up if we see that momentum and movement tomorrow, but watch to see, we could see a huge pullback as well. What do you think on CEI and then, NEO? We got to talk about some long-term plays, guys, because CEI, not a big fan of this one. This is a clear pump and dump type play. You only play this one off of news or catalyst, so when you see some sort of news or something come out in the morning, that's when I'm doing my morning watch list and I'm looking through all the different news, looking through all the different news articles and live news with these types of stocks. That's when we take trades off of CEI. But right now, there's nothing going for it, so I'm going to stay away from CEI. NEO, we like NEO for the long term, guys. I think you buy these dips on NEO. Right now, we're trading a little bit high on NEO, but I think that if we see a pullback back to this $40 area, we could definitely pick up some shares in that area. I think NEO is a great long-term investment. I like their business plan for the long term. Looking forward, electric vehicle sector is only expected to grow, and I think NEO is a name that you want to hold on to because it is a very, very strong EV maker that is going to keep growing from here and has a very, very strong plans for the future. Digital mining, BTCWF. I don't think I got this chart before. Oh, I did. Okay. Clear pump and dump type play. I would stay away from this completely. We're on the downside of this pump and dump. Stay away from this one unless we get some more news on it, but I don't like this one. It's also on the OTC markets, which be careful of. LIVX, earnings. We like earnings plays. Do you know, okay, so what is this type of company? LIVX, because I'm not going to lie, I don't think I've heard of this. It's a media company. Media announces franchise plans. Okay, so they do have earnings tomorrow. It is after hours. They have pulled back quite a bit from those highs before. But this is a stock that I'm not sure too much about, and I don't know what they're expected to hit. But last time that we had earnings, the stock popped. So watch for a potential post-reaction to earnings. Tomorrow you can watch to see how it trades throughout the day. Maybe take a quick trade, get in and out. Don't hold through earnings on this one, but I would definitely keep watching to see what happens after earnings. Post-reaction, like we saw with Nike, ran up after the next day, 146 I think it was to 154. Perfect post-reaction earnings to post-reaction run to earnings. So when we get those earnings, when we get good earnings that come out, we can see that post-reaction run and continue to move higher. So LIVX, keep watch on that. Guys, if you're new here, click the link in my bio, join my Discord server, follow me on my TikTok account here, and subscribe to my YouTube channel if you're interested in this content. Appreciate you guys coming out here. What do you think about Coupang, CPNG? What about Bill Gates? Bill Gates just bought 5.7 million shares. I like this. This is the South Korean e-commerce platform, store, whatever it is. Coupang supposedly does very well for the South Korean market. I think you could pick up Baba. I like Baba better. I think getting the Chinese market, I know it's a Chinese stock. People are very skeptical of those right now. But I think that Baba, I think that once you go, all the FUD goes away and we look more long term, I think Baba is a name you want to hold on to. Throw some shares in there. Coupang, not my favorite, but I guess if you look at the prices and see where we're trading right now, I think you could pick up some shares down here, but be careful because it is rolling over. It can't seem to break out of this resistance area, so we could see it fall back to this $30 area on Coupang. Bought 5.7 million shares, so that could be something interesting. CEI, I think we just talked about that one. Coupang, and then DPW. How far do you think NEO will hit? NEO is going to the moon. Eventually. Guys, 8 followers away. 8 followers away. On CEI, I don't like this one until we start to get news. So once we get news or some sort of catalyst that comes out that causes the stock to run up, then we trade off of it. But I don't like CEI besides that. Coupang, we just talked about that one, CPNG. I think you can wait on this one to see if it keeps on rolling over, but it's not a bad company. I've read into it a little bit, but I think there's better names out there that you can get into different markets like Baba in the Chinese market as an e-commerce stock. DPW. Okay, so DPW seems like a stock that just, again, runs off of news. So these stocks that you guys are giving me that runs off of news, we only trade these off of news because we don't just hold and randomly hope that it pounces one day because that's just gambling. And I really don't want to be gambling or teaching you guys how to gamble. I want you guys to teach you how to actually trade good investment stocks and stocks that actually are running off of some sort of news. So if we get some sort of news tomorrow that DPW is doing something that it's going to cause the stock to really move and to run up, then we trade off of that. There's been, in the past, we've seen it run up once, twice, 3 times, 4 times, substantially too. It's run up. Looks like at least 30, 40, 50%. So because of that, we watched DPW. Oh, this was a huge move. From $1.60 to $10. Jeez. So, okay. Long story short, DPW, we wait for news to trade off of this one. Thank you for the follow, my guy. Appreciate you. How far do you think... whoa, lots of comments. How far do you think NIO will hit? I think NIO will hit... Well, let's look at the chart real here. I'm looking more long-term. I think by the end of this year, we could see it back up to the $60 level for sure. This isn't going to be a crazy mover, but if we see a huge rotation back into the EV sector, you see Tesla start to take off, you see NIO, you see XPeng, you see all these other names start to really take off, you see charging stations really move, then we get NIO to possibly even break in all-time highs back in the 70s, 80s. But besides that, it's going to be a slow uptrender. It's going to have dips. There's going to be a lot of rough in the, there's going to be a lot of pullbacks just because of the fact that a lot of these EV makers are still starting up. They're doing well, and I like NIO for the long term. Look at the next 5 to 10 years on NIO. This is a solid company, but you got to be able to hold through these dips and buy the dips because looking longer term, I like the price of that, where we'll head in the future. But in the short term, again, I think you probably see it back to that $60 level by the end of this year. It's not going to be anything crazy, but if we see a huge boom in EV, then we may see it move even higher. Roblox we talked about. I like Roblox a lot. I think at this price that you could pick up some shares, this $87 area. Yeah, I think you're good with Roblox. Yeah, I like the CEO. I think he has a good plan for the future, and I think Roblox itself, at this price, you can pick up some shares. The S&P. The S&P, like the actual S&P, yeah, invest in the S&P, go long term with it. Yeah, it's trading at basically all-time highs. And tomorrow the S&P is up. Hold on, let me refresh this. We're up almost. Oh no, we're only up 3 points in the S&P for tomorrow. The Nasdaq's up 4 points, and the Dow is up 36 points for the pre-market. So keep watch on that. 7 followers left, guys. If you're not following me, hit that follow button. 7 followers, so 10K. Bro, I love this TikTok. Oh, thanks, man. I appreciate you. I appreciate you coming out here. Hey, you were here the other day. You have any stock questions, any crypto questions, anything at all? I'm trying to help you guys out. Like, I'm trying to make it so, like, investing and trading is something that everyone should be doing. Everyone wants to learn about. Now, I know it may sound boring to some people, it maybe sound confusing, but trust me, if you put in the time and effort and really, really start investing and start investing in yourself, then you'll become a better overall investor going longer term. You're gonna see yourself really make better decisions with your life when you really get your mindset back in straight and moving ahead or whatever it is. So I don't know, I'm rambling. But yeah, I definitely think you guys should definitely look into long-term investing, trading, all that good stuff, because it's something that a lot of people have a passion for, and you definitely should get into it if you're not already and you're interested into it. So follow me here if you're interested. SNDL, we trade SNDL as a cannabis sector stock to trade off of. So SNDL, when any news comes out within the cannabis sector, we play this stock right here. We buy into the news, we buy into any type of catalyst, we buy into the momentum with Sundial. I like Sundial to trade off of, no more. I don't like to invest in it as a company, but we like to trade off of Sundial when there's news within the market. So keep it on watch. Next time you hear some news about Sundial, or not even Sundial, but the cannabis sector, when you see that type of news, then you buy into Sundial and a lot of these different plays. AT&T, that's a dividend type stock. I think you can get AT&T at this price right here. Nice support area around 28 bucks. For sure. I like this stock right here. Actually, this is not a bad area to pick up some more shares personally. Yeah. It's not my favorite stock, but it's a good dividend stock. HCMC, it's a penny stock. Okay. I don't know what's happening here. Oh, Roku. Oh, you mentioned Roku too. Roku, that's a name that we want to talk about. That one's been a strong mover though, and is back up to 430. Oh my god. Roku, just insane moves on Roku. The end of 2020 is in rally from 200 bucks to 500. So take that how it is. This is a very, very strong mover. Has the potential to really take off if we can get back above this $485 area. But even where we're trading right now, I'd wait for a little bit of a pullback here or continued rally to the upside on Roku. This is just a strong name though. Is there any course for trading? Can you suggest something? Join my Discord server and join my private community if you're interested in my type of content for trading. I make courses on there and all that good stuff. I send out a morning watch list, everything like that. But any courses for trading, I'm not going to recommend those because of the fact that I've done some courses in the past that I have enjoyed and liked and learned a lot about. There's also courses that have not been helpful, but that's kind of like trial and error. I don't want to go out there and start saying stuff because I don't know how people will take that, so I don't want to start any of that I don't want to start anything bad, so I don't really want to say anything. But I guess if you join my Discord server, DM me or ask me those personal questions, maybe I'll go through and talk to you about some courses that maybe I would suggest, but I'm not going to say that in front of everyone because everyone's got their personal opinion about what they believe in and how they learn the stock market. HCMC, a pump and dump. I do not like HCMC. It's a penny stock. Yes, we stay away from HCMC. Clover. We like Clover, though, as a short squeeze name. Ticker symbol CLOV. Guys, are we at 10K yet? Bro, we're at 4 followers left. 4 followers until 10K. This is insane. Like, what the hell? My video just kind of blew up, too. I mean, it's at 10,000 views. Like, that's like that big for me. Like, this is insane. You guys have started with me from the beginning. You know what's up. Like, you know how appreciative I am of this. But Clover, we like Clover to trade off of. Keep Clover on watch for sure. Watch that area of $14 or even $15 break back above on Clover. But we like Clover's short squeeze stock name to trade off of. You should trade crypto on DEXT. You heard of DXT? No, tell me a little bit about DEXT. I'm not gonna lie, I don't know what it is. Nike's been doing good, and keep a watch on HITI. We like Nike. I was telling people that Nike was a perfect play to play a pre-anticipatory run up to Nike and the earnings, and then post reaction because Nike ran up from 128 all the way to about 134. So that was a perfect pre-anticipatory run up. Sell before earnings comes out or hold some. Then you play the post reaction run up from 148 all the way to 154. Perfect play right there. Yeah, you could have taken that chance and gambled a little bit into Nike earnings because honestly, it's Nike earnings. Most likely, it was very, very anticipated, strong earnings. It was expected, so you could have taken a better chance and held through earnings. But I like Nike as a play last week. I was calling that out. Perfect. I'm glad that you were into it too, it sounds like. And Nike, we're going to be watching to see if it pulls back here because I think it's a little overpriced at these levels. Guys, if you are new here, click the link in my bio, join my Discord server, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and follow me here on TikTok. We got to be like, what? We did it. Holy crap. We freaking did it. We hit 10K. Wow. Holy crap. Hold on, I gotta end this. I'll start it back up. Wow. Guys, we freaking did it. We hit 10K. Like, what? What's up, guys? Welcome back to the stream. Guys, holy crap. We just hit 10K followers. I appreciate every one of you. I appreciate it. But, guys, drop some stock tickers down below. We were talking about Tesla before. Someone had Tesla on the watch list. Thank you to my man George, or what was your name? Someone else was just said congrats on 10K. I don't know. But, guys, we did it. We hit 10K followers. I know that's probably not a lot to you, but, like, to me, that's insane. Let's freaking go. We hit 10K followers. Let's freaking go, boys. You know what, like, I'm so, when I'm done with this live stream, oh my god, I'm so freaking excited right now. Like, you guys have no idea. Like, that was my big goal. I mean, obviously, we're gonna keep moving our goals and progress further ahead, but 10K, I'm freaking hyped. Hey, I appreciate you, man. I do remember your name. You've been here since 500? Dude, I did like a 500 like thank you video for 500 followers. We just hit freaking 10K. Let's go. All right, let's keep grinding ahead. Somebody mentioned Tesla, and also my man GG Lucas. Thank you for the congrats earlier. I saw that in the last live stream. He said thank you or congrats to hitting 10K, and I appreciate that. As well, my man. Thank you. Yeah, so hyped. Like, let's freaking go. Like, I don't know. It sounds dumb. Probably think I'm stupid for like celebrating this, but like this is a big milestone for me personally. So like hitting 10K, we're just getting started on here. So let's freaking go, guys. Drop some stock tickers down below in the comments section. Anything you guys want to talk about, any stock or crypto questions at all. And guys, if you are new here, click the link in my bio, join my Discord server, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and follow me here on TikTok. So let's go through with Tesla. Somebody mentioned Tesla. We can't forget about Tesla, and we have to just start talking about Tesla because it's not talked about enough. I like Tesla for the long term. I think you buy on dips with Tesla. This is a strong company. I don't even really need to explain Elon Musk and the way that he does what he does. He's doing the unthinkable. The company is more than just electric vehicles, and I hope you guys know that. 15K is next. Oh yeah, we're getting to 15K. Oh my gosh, I'm so freaking hyped right now. Like, it did take a while though, but I also wasn't like as consistent. But I've noticed within the past, I mean, I grew 3,000 followers in the past basically month, so that's pretty cool. Thank you, my man, RK. I appreciate that, my man. Thank you very much for that. What's going to happen with Torch stocks on Monday? They convert. Yeah, so I heard that too. Torch will convert to MMAT, I think it is. The 1-for-2 reverse stock split. So TRCH, we're going to keep watching for. Again, I was telling people, stay on the sidelines with this one until we get actual news or some sort of catalyst that's going to cause this to really pop. So I'm going to stay on the sidelines till we start to see it move again. But when we do, this is his name I want to be watching, TRCH. Space, ticker symbol SPCE. Guys, I was telling you guys, break is $62. You got to write that down. $62 break. It's going to be huge on Space. If we can really start to see it move tomorrow, it's going to be a big mover. We're going to play MU up to earnings. I'm kind of nervous because I've been hearing a lot of bearish stuff about MU going in the short term up to these earnings, but we're going to see if there's a run up to earnings and maybe we could play off of that. But yeah, sorry I've been missing streams. I was a tiny bit busy, but hello. Hey, Popeye's Chicken, what's up, my man? We just hit 10K followers. No, you're never late. I appreciate you stopping by. We're just getting started out here. But if you guys have any stock questions, any crypto questions, any stock takers, drop it down below in the comment section. ALF, ticker symbol ALF, that was another one we were talking about earlier that's been just completely squeezed to the upside. Hit highs of $20.75, $20.75, up 33% of the day on Friday. This is a name I want you guys to watch. They're delivering 10,000 not virtual screens, but 10,000 mini tablets to Uber and Lyft drivers. So that's big news. It's big news for the company. They're basically getting partnerships with Uber and Lyft to a certain extent. They're delivering those items to them. So ALF, I think it still has more room to run if we could still get more momentum from this type of name and retail traders buying into this. Space, we like Space, my man. I was telling you, $62 break is going to be huge. $63 break, whatever, up there. But if we see Space start to fall tomorrow, just keep watching it. Don't buy into it. Just wait for us to actually see what happens with this one, because it will rally, and when it does rally, it will continue to move up to the upside. But I think that it was a very strong day, 40% on Friday. Let's see what happens tomorrow. I'm interested. I think that if we do have a strong day tomorrow, it's going to be huge. It's going to be a huge mover. But we could see a pullback. This one's rallied from $13 about a month ago, now $58. So it's a name we got to keep watching for. What is better long-term, Matic or Cardano? Cardano all the way. Ticker symbol Cardano. ADA. Cardano. Ticker symbol ADA. Cardano, I like that one for the long term. I think you buy on Cardano at this price. I don't even know what's trading at, but I think you buy at this price because crypto market's a little bit cheaper right now, so it's got to be somewhat. It's probably like $1.40. I'll check right now. But yeah, I like Cardano. Holy crap, we hit 10K followers. What? How? That's insane. Cardano. That's not the right Cardano. Shit. $1.33. So yeah, I think you buy Cardano on these on the dips down here. Fubo, guys, Fubo calls have been printing like crazy. But again, I think Fubo's running up a lot, so we just gotta be careful. But it could continue higher if we break above. If we break back above $35, which we could tomorrow if we have a strong market. We see a lot of these names start to run. And Fubo, you can see he's back into the 40s, man. And that's the crazy part about a stock like this with Fubo. It just continues to run. This was a great call back in the 20s. I was telling people to buy it down there in Fubo. So I think Fubo's definitely been a strong mover. People are starting to take profits, though, getting closer to resistance areas, but could continue higher. Let's just keep watching on Fubo. Yeah, Shiba Uno, what do you think about that? Shiba Uno, not a big fan. I'm going to be honest. I know a lot of people are really trying to pump that thing, but I am not a big fan of Shiba Uno. I think there's better cryptos you can get out there. ACAD, is that a crypto or stock? ACAD is a stock, it's a pharmaceutical company. It got beat down off of probably some sort of bad news. Price targeted $29. Okay, so ACAD. We got a floor of $19. So where we're trading right now, watch for a break above $28. A break at 28 can take us back into the 30s. Yep, so I'm going to actually write that down. I kind of like that as a shorter term, just kind of like bounce, because this thing was a huge overreaction. Like I said, overreaction to the downside has an overreaction correction back up to the upside. Overreaction to the upside has an overreaction correction back to the downside. So again, with these plays that either move one way or the other, you got to build a watch for the actual correction to it. Any stock that runs up like crazy to the upside is going to have a correction to the downside. This stock was beaten down, it's going to have a correction back up to the upside, and we're starting to see that now. Break at $28. I'm interested in this one for a breakout play. This one can continue back into the 30s. Boom, right there, $28 resistance, $19 support. Trading inside this channel, easy play. Above 26 or 27.75, I'm going to send an alert. 27.75. And there we go, 27.75 alert on ACAD. If we see a breakout above that, I think we can start to see us really move to the upside on ACAD. Blessings to you. I thank you for that. I hope you have had a profitable week. Do you have a minute? I do have a minute. Any questions, just drop down below in the comments section. Shiba Uno, not a big fan. I'm a man. I'm sorry about that. Do not like that one. But you know what? People are pumping it. So, hey, if you can get in, make some profits, and get out, I like it. Workhorse. Workhorse has been beaten down. I think it's very cheap right now. Not only the long term, but the short term. I think we could see a big squeeze in this one again if we start to see some of the other names get squeezed. With Workhorse going longer term, though, I think this is probably valued back into the upper 20s, lower 30s at a good valuation for this company. Especially if we get another contract with some other company with Workhorse, I think you see it really start to take off. Workhorse is the name I want to keep watch for. If we start to see a short squeeze name start to run, Workhorse is the name I want you guys holding. Yeah, it's a name that I want you guys to watch out for to day trade, but also go longer term. I think you can get a good deal at this price of $15. Going more longer term, just got to hold through dips on this one. Mondays usually when the market runs better, in my opinion. Yeah, Mondays tend to. Don't always have to. Right now, well, let's look at the pre-market. Dow is up 28 points, the S&P is up 2 points, and the NASDAQ is up 3 points. So we're positive by a little bit. Yeah. So looking at that, Mondays are usually when the market runs. Yeah, market normally does good on Mondays. It starts off the week pretty strong for the most part. SOS, that was a pump and dump type of play. I'm not interested in this one until we start to see some news within the company itself or some sort of just short squeeze from the company. There's probably a lot of shorts in this one. So just keep watching SOS potentially, but not interested just because it's not doing anything and it's just been beaten down. VTNR, BTX, BBY, JKS. Ooh, lots of good names out here. VTNR, I think we talked about before. Yeah, so Vertex Energy. So I have a break at 971. I don't know what the hell that was. But, 970 area. That's resistance. Oh, gosh. Oh, my head. Yeah. 975 break on VTNR to the upside. You take a short trade and you see this really pop up. We had a strong day on Friday, up 10, almost 11%. So VTNR, keep watching that one. I'm gonna keep that one on the watch list. But again, these are the types of names that it's hard to say because it looks strong right now, up 10% on Friday. Tomorrow we could be down 20% just because these are just quick, short squeeze stocks that are getting pumped up right now. So again, if you're interested, click the link in my bio, join my Discord server. I send a morning watches every morning. So if this stock is running, see some sort of news on it or see some sort of good position to potentially take, then I put that in watch list. And I send that out to you guys at 9 o'clock Eastern Standard Time every single morning. BTX. Therapeutics company. Yes, this one ran up before. Yeah, $28. I don't know. I'm not too interested in this one in the short term. I think it was already rallied. Yeah, this is the one that rallied back in the end of April, early May, up to $90. So this one could be one of those that could be short squeezed if we get enough buyers buying in. But this is one of those that you play off the news and the hype. Don't just buy into it randomly and hope that it comes back up to $90 because it probably will never touch $90 again. But it could. But the odds of it are probably pretty slim. BBBY. Yeah, there was some news that came out this week. Is they have earnings? Oh yeah, they do. Earnings conference call 7:15 a.m. What kind of conference call is that? Oh, it's a weird one, but yeah. So conference call is on June 30th, so that is Wednesday. Yeah, Wednesday. So keep watching this one to see what happens. This is one of those that got short squeezed a while back. Yeah, 48 bucks. So we'll have to see what happens with Bed Bath & Beyond with earnings. This could be one of those that has some momentum before earnings and runs up to it. Post-reaction earnings, something of the sorts. Just keep watch with earnings. It could be an interesting one for sure. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate that, Rico. Guys, I can't believe we're at 10K followers. That's freaking crazy. It looks so good. Looks so clean with 10K. Oh my god. EXPR, yeah. This is a name that we've been talking about a lot. Wow, my throat is killing me. Up 24% on Friday. Yeah, EXPR, so this is one of those, it seems to just squeeze and pump and dump off of just some sort of news or catalyst. So EXPR, I'm not interested in until we get some sort of news. I tell you guys over and over that, and I hate to like annoy you guys about it, but a lot of these names are getting pumped up off of these random just news articles, some sort of catalyst, something good with the company. And great, you play the short-term trade off of that. You buy in, you get out, you take your profits, and you leave. So on EXPR, I'm not too interested in that one until we get more news or something. Maybe continue momentum tomorrow, but odds are it pulled back after hours. I don't know if this continues to run, but we'll have to see. EXPR could be a runner, potentially. Wish. Yeah, we're watching Wish. $14 support, $15 resistance on Wish. If Wish breaks out of $15, we see it move higher to the upside. ATOS. Yeah, let's look at ATOS. Oh yeah, this was the one that ran from $8 to basically $10, and then pulled back. It did trade lower after hours on Friday, so let's keep watching it to see if it can hold this $7.50 area. Yep, $7.50. Let's see if it can hold that area, and if it can, then we can see this continue to possibly rally higher, as this looks like another strong short squeeze type name that's just been rallying. Therapeutics company, maybe some news came out about it too. Looks to be an interesting mover, so definitely could potentially take a trade off of that. JKS has been on a good run Friday. JKS, what is this one again? I don't know what it is, but yeah. Okay, so yeah, up 13.5% on Friday. Better than expected Q1 earnings. Perfect. So that was a good post-reaction play. If you were able to take a trade off of JKS, it would have been perfect to take that post-reaction play. You trade off of that, but if not, then no big deal. You probably missed out on it, but I would look to take profits if you're still in it. But JKS, we could see continue higher, but odds are it was an earnings type play, so that'll probably die down over the next few days, and we'll see a little bit of a pullback on JKS. ADD, what's ADDY? Or ADDYY? Oh, it's Adidas. Oh, yeah, duh. Yeah, so, okay, so because of the fact that, yeah, Nike reported really, really strong earnings, Adidas and I think Dick's was also very strong. There's a lot of other retailer names that were moving because of Nike. Nike really controls the retail market, and Nike, I like the stock for the long term. I think it's a great company. I think it's a name that you just want to hold. Adidas, it's alright. I think this is also another name that you could see definitely move along with Nike and how they trade, but not that big into Adidas. I don't like the way the stock trades, but Nike, definitely keep watching that one to see what happens after this. We'll probably see a pullback on Nike just because of the fact that it ran up so much because of earnings. We'll see a pullback. Buy more shares when it dips, and then just go for the long term on Nike, because I like that one for sure. Oh my gosh, I'm exhausted. I'll probably end the live stream here soon. I've been streaming for quite a bit. We only have a couple people in here now, it says. But I appreciate you guys coming out. I do. It's been a fun one. If you guys have any stock questions or cryptos you want me to go over, anything like last couple minutes will be on here. Is it worth buying trades at 2 a.m.? I don't know, man. If you're trying to go for like some sort of pre-market trading technique, then you could. Why are you trying to do pre-market trading or something? Because like when is it cheaper? Like you mean like just pump and dump type stocks? You mean in general? ALT, we can go over that. Anytime a stock with like news or catalyst normally comes out during the pre-market, and the stock just instantly jumps up. ALT, not huge on this one because of the fact that this runs off a news or some sort of catalyst. So once we get news or catalyst, then we buy into this, but until then, I'm not interested into ALT. What is Riot's end of 2020? Oh, Riot. Okay, well, Riot and Mara are kind of hard to predict because of the fact that we got to see how Bitcoin plays. 100% I agree that Bitcoin is a great long-term investment, but we have to see, but you want end of the year 2021 predictions of the price. Depends how Bitcoin trades off of. I think if Bitcoin finishes off the year pretty strong, back up to the 50s, 60s, or even breaks out closer to 100K, if this is the year that it does that, then we see Riot and Mara really start to take off. But if Bitcoin just kind of hands out here the rest of the year, which I don't think is going to do, I think we'll see definitely some more movement either to the upside or downside, then you'll see Riot or Mara reflect that and go one of which ways, whatever Bitcoin goes to. So, you know, with Bitcoin being in the 30s, Riot in the 30s right now, I don't know. The end of the year is hard to say. It depends how Bitcoin trades, really. The option is cheaper in the pre-market. I saw an option in the pre-market on Nike for $3. Yeah, it may be kind of wonky though buying options in the pre-market. I'm not too sure. I've never bought an option in the pre-market, so I'm not 100% sure on that. But right at market opens, people are bidding. Thank you. Oh, thank you for the kind. Oh, thank you, man. I appreciate you coming out. Hey, it's all you guys that are the supporters. I appreciate you guys coming out, and I know you've been here for quite a while, so I appreciate your support and everything like that. And yeah, thank you, man. I appreciate you coming out. The options are cheaper. Right off the market open, people were bidding. Yeah, it gets weird because after hours and pre-market trading is when a lot of these bigger hedge funds start to buy in and sell out of shares. So because of that, you see a lot of these larger bid prices and ask prices. And so it's kind of hard to get. If you can get filled with one of those, that'd be great, especially with some type of option play. So is it worth it to get up that early? If your broker allows you to trade pre-market, definitely keep watch because pre-market you can make good money. Pre-market, there's a lot that happens, and the pre-market is when a lot of news and catalysts come out about these companies that make it jump from whatever and jump up 30% in the pre-market. A lot of stuff happens in the pre-market, right? When pre-market opens, falls back down right before open, and then at market open, the stock either completely takes off or pulls back down, whatever it does. So sometimes news comes out in the pre-market, it jumps 30% in the pre-market, but then it's dead the rest of the day. And that's because people took their opportunity to play off the news, and it was short-term lived news, and they got out of it. But yeah, I think I'm going to end the stream here, guys. I appreciate you guys coming out and everything like that. I hope I answered all your questions, and hope you guys had a good time tonight. My dude, GG, Lucas, if you have any other questions, just DM me at Discord. We could talk about options or whatever else you want to, any other questions you may have. We could talk on there, but yeah, for the rest of you guys, if you have any other questions, just click the link in my bio, join my Discord server, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and all that good stuff. If you have any other questions, like I said, you can DM me in my Discord server. But thank you guys for all the support and everything like that. I'm probably going to end the live stream here. We're just starting to die down here. I've been streaming for about an hour and a half, 2 hours now, so. Oh, it is not. Still 9:19. Yeah. Hey, thanks, my man. You have a great night as well, and thank you for that. I appreciate the support and everything like that. Thank you for coming out, my man. Oh, I don't know when you commented this on my YouTube channel. MXC and ALF for tomorrow. MXC up 1% on Friday. Yeah, I don't know about this one. I just keep watching. It looks like a very, very low volume one, but tends to run off like, look at all these spikes. So it spiked multiple times. I would definitely keep watching it for any type of news or catalyst we get tomorrow and see if it continues to run up. And then ALF. Yeah, let's check out ALF. Where are the comments coming from that you are reading? I'm looking at like my YouTube live stream like chat box right now, so I'm just looking on there to see what's happening here. Okay, but let's go over ALF. So yeah, ALF, I like the company because of the fact that it came out with the news that they're distributing the 10,000 screen tablets to Uber and Lyft drivers. So this type of news, like I said, I drew a support area around this $15. It broke out of it once and then twice right here. But pulling back a little bit, this is a name that's definitely been squeezed up here, and you can see we've been just running nonstop and consistently, and every single time we pulled back, we've bounced off with just some sort of retail investors buying in, just overall momentum and Wall Street Bets memes. So definitely keep watching this name, just as continued momentum up 33%. How many orders? How come my orders don't get filled right away? Depends what broker you're using, depends on what stock you're buying into. If it's a low volume stock, you may not get the best entry. What will WPG will go up to? WPG was a short squeeze name that I was definitely I was watching on because of the fact that we got short squeezed so rapidly and it came out of nowhere. And now it's kind of died down. It hasn't done a whole lot, so we'll just have to keep watch. It really, I mean, it's just been kind of flat these past couple days, so it hasn't been doing a whole lot. And because of that, I'm not too interested as of right now, but we'll keep watching that. Popeye's Chicken, my man. Hope you have a great night as well. Thank you again for all the support and you coming out. You're a cool one, my man. I appreciate you coming out here, and it's always great to see you come around. If you have any questions, again, just DM me on Discord, and we can chit chat anytime. If you have any questions, like anything at all, you seem like a pretty cool dude. So yeah, thank you again for all the support. Appreciate it. Why Workhorse being shorted? Because of the fact that all the just bearish news articles that come out about it. Overall, they didn't get the USPS contract, so people think that's a be-all, end-all for the company, which, to a certain extent, it was very, very big news, and that's why the stock dropped right here. But I still like the stock going forward. Right here, this $18 area needs to be broken and held, and I think that we have a lot more room to run to the upside. But that's at least in the short term, but in the long term, I think this company should be valued at anywhere between around 28, 30 bucks. I think we can see it bounce back to this type of area up here eventually, but we'll see what happens with Workhorse. I like that stock though. We'll just have to see what happens. I do like it back above $18 though. What's your average price on that? Because I mean, honestly, if you've been holding for quite a while, and I don't know. I mean, it depends. We could see a pullback here because of the fact that it is resistance around 18 bucks and it's a short squeeze name. So both of those things could be negative news in the short term for it. But longer term, looking ahead, I think the company is a decent company, even though they didn't get the USPS contract. So because of that, I think we could see it start to rally again. And when the EV sector starts to take off, whenever that does, whenever we see rotation back into EV, you'll start to see Workhorse start to take off as well. Or the top stock you recommend under 12 bucks. Under 12 bucks. I mean, depends. If you're looking for like just a short term trade, OCGN is a name that you can't go wrong with that one. Anytime some sort of news or catalyst comes out, OCGN is a name to trade. 8 bucks right there. TRCH is another name I'd be careful of right now, but there's a potential for it to still get squeezed up to the upside if we get some news tomorrow that comes out about it. What's another name that's cheap you could just trade off of right now? I don't know, but a lot of the names that are under like 10 bucks, you gotta wait till the morning watch list when I find all the stocks that are moving in the morning. Then I start to realize what I'm actually, what those stocks are. And they come out in the morning with any type of pre-market news or catalysts that come out about it. So that's when those types of names come out. What will be a good stock for tomorrow? We're watching Space, ticker symbol SPCE. We're watching Wish, ticker symbol WISH. OCGN. We're watching MU potentially for a pullback, then buy in for earnings this Wednesday. Micron. ALF, ticker symbol ALF. AMC obviously, but a lot of these are short squeeze names, so if we start to see a move, but Space, I'm really interested in Space, here's what SPCE, Virgin Galactic, back above $62, I'm interested in that one for sure. Thank you for the follow, my man. Hope you guys are doing great tonight. If you have any stock questions, any crypto questions, anything at all, drop it down below in the comment section. If you are new here, click the link in my bio, join my Discord server, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and follow me here on TikTok. Wow, I said that really quick. I've been holding for a while. I was hoping that we get contracts. They'll probably make a contract with some other company. It's just a matter of what company and when. But I think you're still good with holding Workhorse as long as you have a long-term bullish outlook on it, you believe in the company, and you see that the price is still a good deal, which I believe that it is right now. What about Canoe? Wait, what is that one? CANOO? Can't find that one right now. I don't know what that is. CLNE, Wish, and Clove. Wish and Clove, both short squeeze names that I really like. CLNE, yeah, that one's been, it has been short squeezed in the past. It's also moved off of just overall sector momentum and everything like that. So CLNE we can keep watching for, but we recently just had a large pump up to the upside, so maybe watch for it. It just kind of, it's been dying down, hasn't been doing a whole lot. But Wish and Clove, I like Wish back above $15. Has a nice $14 support right now. Back above $15 on Wish, you can see this really take off back up to 16, 17, even 18 bucks if we see a squeeze on it on Wish. I like the ads of Wish continue to run for sure. And then Clove, yeah, Clove is another name that was short squeezed. But right now we're just kind of on the downside of it, so we'll have to see what happens. If we see AMC take off, you'll see Wish and Clove start to take off as well, though. Thank you for the thank you for the Connor. Thank you for the follow, Connor. I appreciate it, my man. It's on Market Watch. Okay, yeah, maybe I'll have to check it out. I'm not sure what that is. Is it like on some random? Oh, it is on here. Not too sure about the company at all, so I'm not really gonna give anything about it. Oh, startup manufacturer of electric vehicles. Company plans to sell a minivan in the year 2022. So it's gonna be something to look into, but not too interested in this one as of right now. Plans Texas facility. I couldn't find it on my broker, so I can't really look at any news or how it's been trading with the tactical side of things, but we'll have to just see what happens with that. Oh, Coupang. Oh, yeah. Coupang, so that one's trading at cheap level. We were talking about that. That's a South Korean e-commerce store right there. I think that at these levels, it's pretty cheap. Moving forward, I think this company is doing very well out in the South Korean market. So with that being said, I think Coupang, you could pick up some shares down here around 37, 38 bucks. I think this is probably back into the 40s pretty soon. You'll see a bounce here. But just keep in mind that this is a company that, it's all right. I don't know. They do well. I think you're better off buying Baba though for the Chinese e-commerce store Baba. What do you think of Plug and Gevo? I like Plug over Gevo. Plug definitely is a great long-term investment, especially at these levels at 30 bucks. You can't go wrong with that. I like Plug. I like their business model for the future. They're expected to rapidly grow their revenue, and their growth is going to be huge over the next 3 to 5 years. Because of that, I like Plug Power. I think we pick up shares down here on Plug. Gevo's been kind of flat. Gevo's been holding around the 7-8 bucks. This is one of those that you just kind of play off in news. I mean, the company going long term isn't bad. I'm just not a huge fan of it personally. Don't like this one as much for the long term, but I think you could trade off of this one for sure if we start to see momentum within the sector start to move and take off. So yeah, I like both of those names, but I like Plug better. I think you could invest in Plug. They're moving from LA to Oklahoma. Oh, okay. It's good to know. Didn't know about that. But yeah, I appreciate all the follows, you guys. I appreciate everything. I'm probably gonna end the live stream here, though. I've been live streaming for about 2 hours now, so thank you again for all the support and everything you guys have given me. Plug and Gevo. Gevo is Canoe? Huh? And oh yeah, Gevo is getting added to the Russell 3000. So that's that too. But yeah, I appreciate you guys coming out. I'm not sure what you mean by Gevo's Canoe. But yeah, any other last questions, any stock tickers you want me to go over? I'm probably going to end the live stream here, though. I've been live streaming for about 2 hours now, so I'm just a little exhausted. But if you guys have any other stock questions, any cryptos you want me to go over, anything, Gevo Inc. is Canoe. Oh, is that what it is? I feel like I've heard of this Canoe, but it's a weird looking pickup truck. It's a nice minivan though. I like the minivan. It's a sweet minivan actually. Oh, the website's tweaking on me. Okay. Oh. Okay. No. Oh, that's what it is. It's Go EV. That's what that. Okay, yeah, you're right. Well, to a certain extent, it's not Gevo. It's Go EV. But yes, you're right. I have seen Go EV. Yes, this is that company. Okay, this is making a lot more sense now. Canoe is GoEV, ticker symbol GOEV, not GVO. But yes, GoEV is Canoe. Yes. Okay, you're right. So GoEV, yeah, did they? I don't know when they're supposed to do the SPAC merger or whatever it is, but yeah, they have huge contracts coming to Finland. So, you know what, this could be one to keep watching for. Yes, I've heard of GoEV. Definitely, we'll keep watching it. I mean, it is trading around this $9 area. Well, it didn't hold. It dropped to $6. I mean, I would do more research on the company. I guess if you want to go long-term with the company. No, you're good, man. I understand. Like, autocorrect is a pain in the butt with this. But, hey, man, if you're actually done research on the company and you really, you're already up 5%, you must have had a pretty good entry. Just buy in the dips. If you believe in the company and you believe in what they're expected to do, and you really think that this is a strong company to invest into, then you know what? You can go forward and start investing more into it and buying the dips. It could be a solid company. $9 entry. Okay, nice. Yeah, ran up to $12, came back down to this $9 area. So, hey, we'll have to see what happens. This may be a slow mover. It may take a little bit for it to get going, but it's going to be huge in Oklahoma. Okay. See, like, this is good. I'm learning a little bit about it. I'll have to do some more research into it, though. EV startup Canoe has a structural battery, but it's not Tesla's approach. I do like this minivan looking thing, though. Entry level 40 kilowatt battery pack. It's quite interesting. I've never actually looked into the company GoEV, but you know, this is one of those that, I mean, you're taking a chance on it, but at this level, I think that it could move higher just in anticipation and hype within the sector itself. But if you believe in the company, you actually want to keep moving in the future, then you know, I'll look more into it. It's gonna be huge in Oklahoma. Okay. Oh, you're still, yeah, dude, I've been trying to get out of here, and every time I'm about to leave, people either got questions or more people just join. I feel bad leaving. Like, I just met this other dude. Like, I've never seen him in here, and, like, now we got more people. Like, it's just, I got a live stream. I got to end it eventually, but I feel bad. Yeah, I kicked you off, and now I'm still live streaming, but ask away. Yeah, ask any questions. We'll stay live. Then I'm ending it in 15 minutes. 10-15 minutes. I'm cutting it off. I'm ending it. This Canoe, though, I'm very interested. I appreciate that call out on that. Yeah, you are new in here. I haven't seen you around, but hey, if you're interested, click the link in my bio, join my Discord server, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and follow me here on TikTok. All that good stuff. Yeah, we just hit 10K today. Big freaking stuff. I don't know what other stocks we got to talk. I feel like I've talked about a lot of stocks. Okay, so Roku, yes. Or wait. I'm assuming that's where I'm at. Roku. Trade sideways, but can go up tomorrow. Or wait, it's actually RUKU. No, it is Roku you want me to talk about. Okay. So Roku, yeah. So Roku's been a strong mover ever since it bounced here at 330. Rallied up. There's been some good news with this company. New price target upgrade to 485 to 500. This is just a strong name. I mean, for the most part, you definitely want to keep watching it and see how it trades in the short term. But I think you can invest into this in the long term. Is it crazy? I'm the only one at school that is vesting. Dude, don't think yourself you're not crazy for doing that. It is kind of crazy that you're the only one doing it, but you're not crazy for doing it by any means. You definitely are making the right decision to invest in yourself for the future. You're better off. You're making yourself better. You're investing in your future self, and you're learning something that is great to have this knowledge. And yeah, so definitely stick with it, man. I'm surprised more people. I mean, I don't know how old you are, and I'm not going to ask that, but I mean, I'm assuming you're probably old enough to open an investment account. But that's crazy that you're like one of the only ones that trade at your school or invest. But yeah, on Roku, I like Roku for the long term. But like I said, in the short term, you can definitely play off different trades and stuff like that. What about VeChain? Man, I'm not a big fan of VeChain. I think there's other cryptos out there you can get into. VeChain is just not one of them that I want you. It's a pump and dump type of just. I don't know. I'm just not big in it. You're 50? Okay, nice. See, like, we have such a... yeah, 15, and we have 50. We have literally everybody in just a huge wide range of different ages in here. And that's a great part about it. And we're all learning at different levels. You know, somebody who's 50 years old like you are, you may have never looked into different types of investing, trading ideas, different types of techniques, and now you're learning about this stuff. Or we have other people who are, younger, like you said, 15, about to turn 16, all right, word, that are starting to get into stuff now, and you're never too late to get into it, and that's the great part about it. It's such a good skill to have, to be able to learn how to invest, how to better yourself, how to make your money work for you. That's the whole point of all this, is making your money work for you, because the fact that leaving it in a bank account is not going to make it work for you. It's going to decay. Welcome to the world of inflation. I heard huge news. It's going to get hit. They have hospital contracts. Huh. Okay. On VeChain, yeah, I'm just not a big fan of it. I mean, it's all right, but I think there's I think there's better names out there that you could definitely get into besides VeChain. Missed the .com era, and I regret it. Well, yeah. I think the .com era was definitely one of those that something happens. I think it's like every 20 or 30 years roughly, there's a massive pullback with some sort of news, whether it be the financial the house crisis of 2008 or the .com bubble. I would even consider the coronavirus as a pretty big dip itself too. That one was one of those where a lot of people got into it. And every time there's a big dip, that's when people get interested into buying and getting into the stock market, because they hear about it on the news, they start reading about it, they're realizing that, okay, these are good deals, may want to start investing now, and they buy into these investments at a cheaper price because of the fact they're buying on these dips. So that's why I always say leave money on the sidelines, always have money, because in case there's some sort of just World War III that happens tomorrow and the stock market tanks, you buy the dips with long-term investments. I use my mom's parental account. Okay, yeah, so I hear about that. Like, if you're under the age of 18, you're able to use under your parents, but you're able to actually have control over the account, with my bank account, so I get to pay no fees. That is sweet, man. Will MC hit 100? What do I think? I think that we have to keep watching it. It's a short squeeze name. I think that if we continue to move higher and break through that $60 area, you'll see it run up to the $70 area. $100, it could potentially happen. There's no chance. I'm not going to say it's not going to happen, because it definitely can. But will it, and when will it? We'll have to see, because of the fact that these short squeeze names are still getting shorted. We just need retail traders to continue buying into these names. Thank you guys for all the follows. I appreciate everything and all the support you guys have been giving me. It's all about the money. I mean, at the end of all this, I mean, just investing for your future self is the best way to go about all of this. Buying on the dips in a lot of these plays and being able to help you make your money work for you is the best idea. Love. Yeah, we can go over that one. Okay, so a nice little dip and a cup handle right here. Let me pull up this chart. This one seems to bounce by this 180-day SMA line. So honestly, I would look to take an entry here. We have a bottom around $70, so $70 support would be interesting in Love. And we have upside of roughly... We have roughly about 20 to 25% of upside on Love, back to previous highs. So on Love, maybe look to take an entry here. Watch to see if it continues to move higher, takes the profits on the way up in the mid-80s, lower 90s, and then get out of the position for a quick swing trade. Oh, whoa, we just had a huge wave of people come in. What's up, guys? Welcome to the stream. Hope you guys are having a great night. What do you think about BlackBerry? I think BlackBerry can definitely get squeezed higher. BlackBerry, what news came about it? I don't know about recently, but... Man, I think we got BlackBerry. I think we got Space, ticker symbol SPCE. We got a lot of names that are going to be definitely moving if we see AMC and a lot of these short squeeze names moves. So BlackBerry, we want to keep watching for. Hope it bounces around this $11.50 area. Is 180-day support that it seems to have bounced on before. Thanks. CCIV, we like CCIV for the long term going forward. I think this is definitely a stock that you could play the pre-run up in anticipation to that merger date, which is scheduled for, I think, June 17th, I want to say. And then you're going to see a massive sell-off like it happened before, and then you buy them for the long term again. You add to your long-term position, keep on buying in, as CCIV is I believe in the next 3 to 5 years is going to be a great long-term investment. But you got to think long-term with these. These aren't going to be quick short-term trades you can take off of, but for the most part, I'm looking longer term. GNW, is it good? GNW, Genworth Holdings. Don't know about the company, but looking at the way that the stock trades, I have no idea what this is. Yeah, I don't know what this is. This is a very, very slow mover. I wouldn't even consider looking at this one, really. I'm not too interested. but I'm not sure what this is as a company, so we'll have to keep watching that. Hello, welcome to the stream, guys. How you guys doing today? What's the new watch list for this week? Well, we have a lot of stocks in the watch. So, there's a bunch of plays we're playing. Obviously, we have NVIDIA. It's been a crazy mover. We're going to see continue to run. $800 will be seen very, very soon. OCGN is a name I want to watch for. TRCH, Wish, short squeeze names. Ticker symbol MU as a earnings play. MU has earnings. Micron has earnings coming up this Wednesday. I see this continuing to rally back up to earnings. We sell some at earnings. We see how earnings plays. We either play the post reaction run up after or post reaction after earnings to see how earnings comes out to be. So we can play those both ways. You can play the pre run up and the post run up to earnings on MU. VTNR, ALF. Space, did I say that? Space, ticker symbol SPCE, a break of $63. It was a lot of stuff. Nokia, ticker symbol NOK. Oh, that was a name that was commented earlier. And honestly, this one's been getting some attention, so keep watch. This one was up 6% on Friday. I think that if we really start to see this move through that $6 area, Nokia is definitely one to keep watch for. Share in it pumps your account. Yeah. I don't know what that means. Sharing it and pumps your account. Yeah. Not too sure what that means. Oh, what do you think about NGAB, the new electric vehicle, the new electric truck? Oh, it's still like SPAC formation. Not too sure. I haven't done any research on this one. What is this company that's going through a merger with Northern Genesis? Huh. $5.2 billion SPAC merger, company says. Self-driving truck startup. Okay, so this is one of those SPAC plays. SPAC plays were really hyped up a while back, but now they've kind of died down. So we'll have to keep watching and see what happens with this SPAC play. It did go public, and we'll have to see what happens. And when the merger happens, then maybe we'll get some run-up to it. This is one of those, is like what happened with CCIV, except, well, I'm a little more bullish on Lucid Motors than this company. But who knows? Something may happen with this company. VOO, yeah, ticker symbol VOO. I think that you can invest in that as an ETF. This is a very strong ETF. VOO is definitely a name that it follows the whole S&P. It's very, very hot right now, so just keep watching that. Wait for a pullback back to this $385 area in the S&P. I think we see now a pullback as we're trading at all-time highs right now. What about Ripple stock when that's coming out? What about Ripple stock? I don't know. Oh, the Ripple stock. I know the Ripple crypto, like XRP. I don't know. I'm not too sure about that. SPGI. My man's taking that to the moon. Yes, S&P. There we go, baby. SPGI. I think you can take that one too. A lot of these are really hot though. The whole entire market's pretty hot though. So just keep that in mind if you're gonna invest in some of these more longer-term ETFs. I would stay on the sidelines and wait to see them pull back. Even though you are investing for the long term, you want to get the best possible entry, or at least try to. So with a lot of these names, just looking at how they've been trading, the market's been hot. A lot of these names, a lot of these stocks have been hot. A lot of these sectors have been hot. So we'll just wait for a little bit of pullback before we enter into some of these positions. What stocks is next for a short squeeze next week? Like I said, Wish, TRCH, AMC, OCGN, ALF, Space, ticker symbol SPCE. There's a lot of names. Your page, like, oh, your accounts for people. Yeah, so it definitely does. It helps when I talk about different people's pages and stuff like that, and especially with the stocks we're looking for. Wow, we just got 100 other followers. Wow, this is kind of blowing up. Guys, if you're new here, click link in my bio, join my Discord server, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and follow me here on TikTok. And if you guys have any questions, comments, concerns, anything, drop it down below in the comment section. Any stock tickers you want me to go over, anything at all, we can go over it. I appreciate you guys coming out. I was going to end the live stream literally half an hour ago, but now we're still here. Guys, Airbnb, ticker symbol ABNB. You guys have been doing Airbnb, right? You guys heard Airbnb. I like the company. I like the price it's trading at right now. We bought the dip around 140. We're riding this up the rest of summer. This will be back at 180, I see, by the end of this summer into this fall. Airbnb is going to be a strong mover. We're watching for these August earnings. Guys, Airbnb, I like this as a swing trade. We're going to keep watching that. Long-term names, you guys want to hear some of those? You guys want to hear some short-term names? What do you guys want to hear? We can go over a lot of different stuff. WTM, my man with the call on WTM. So WTM, yeah, it looks like one of those that have this is more of a longer term investment with a nice pullback here on $1,100. Yeah, it did pop up though 2%, 2.5% on Friday, so keep note of that. But I think that you're getting a better deal here around this $1,100 area for sure. So we'll keep watching WTM for sure. And if you want to go longer term on it, we can definitely take an entry down at this level. I like that. I've been sharing and liking. Oh, I appreciate that, my man. Thank you again. And you're new here, so hey, join the club. We go live pretty often. I mean, I'm here on TikTok posting a lot. I also have a YouTube channel and all that good stuff, and a Discord server. So if you're interested in this type of content, you can go and follow me around there. How long have you been trading? How long have I been trading? Oh gosh, it's been a little over 2 years. I traded. It was about 6 months before the pandemic started. I've been trading. So roughly about 2 years maybe. But I mean, I've been in the markets for well longer than 2 years. MU, yeah, Micron. We talked about Micron. So Micron, we're gonna play up to earnings. We're gonna play the pre-reaction run up to earnings, sell before earnings because I don't like to hold during earnings, and play the post-reaction earnings. Options plays I wouldn't really do with an option on this one right now, but Micron probably has some momentum into this one because of the fact that we have been beaten down. It's been talked about. There is some anticipation going into these earnings, so we'll just have to see what happens with Micron. What's a good stock that you can make me 1K soon? So you want me to basically just like gamble your money, like you just want to make quick money? I don't know. I guess just start day trading some stocks and just throw all your money in AMC. I don't know. I'm just kidding. Don't do that. Please don't do that. Yeah. Man, I don't really know where to start with that because it's kind of hard to say, like, where can I just make you $1,000? Like, it's not that easy. Yeah, you can have beginner's luck, but that won't last for too long, so just know that. Because if you want to gamble, that's one thing, but if you want to actually day trade, that's another thing. So because of that, I think you should definitely watch for some of these top movers that have been moving, or short squeeze names like Wish, like TRCH, like Space, AMC, OCGN. A lot of these names have been running because of that. You could definitely make trades off of these. Oh, Walmart. Yeah, Walmart. Okay, WMT. Yeah, we like Walmart. 138. That's not a bad deal. I like Walmart. I think this is a strong company. Obviously, we all know Walmart. I think this is a really good company that's heading more into the e-commerce online business. And because of that, I think that, not that it's going to be a competitor with Amazon, but you gotta diversify. Obviously, we know Amazon is up here. They're taking over with everything. I mean, they've already have taken over. But Amazon's up here. Walmart, even Target. Target's another good one. I like Target. I think that's a low-key one that people don't really talk about much. I think they need to definitely move more into the online market space. I mean, they are, but I think they need to move more into that space. Target's a stock that's been really, really strong, and it's been strong for basically the past year. Yeah. Back in last year at this time, it was trading at 116. It's at 241. So Walmart and Target are basically here. Obviously, Amazon's up here, and then you got your other retailer stores down here. But we like Walmart. I think that Walmart's a definitely good buy down at these levels. Quick money, yeah, quick money, man. You got to make those quick day trades. Like I said, all those short squeeze names, any of those meme stocks, start trading those types of names. But if you're interested in the top names to watch every single day, here's what I'm going to say. Click the link in my bio, join my Discord server, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and follow me here on TikTok. I send out a morning watches every single morning at 9 o'clock a.m. Eastern Standard Time with the top stocks to watch, the top short squeeze stocks, the top stocks that are moving. I give you guys the explanation, price entries, all that good stuff. Link in my bio is my Discord server. Trading options on Nike, be careful with options. I think Nike could definitely pull back over. It's a good choice. Use the iron butterfly strat so you don't lose risking more money. Heard of that strat? Definitely, yes. Thank you for that. Yeah, so definitely keep watch on Nike as a pullback play because I think that you could definitely buy if we get a huge dip on Nike. I think there's going to be a lot of people just trying to get out of it because of the fact that it's run up so much in the short term, but I like Nike as a long-term investment. I think this is a solid company. I think you see a little bit of pullback, probably roll over back to the 140s area for sure. You got to get a stock that is not trading sideways. Yeah, for sure. I don't know what stocks. Gotta get a stock that's not trading sideways. Yeah. Thanks. Not a problem, man. Yeah, it's just kind of hard to tell you like a stock to trade off that's gonna make you $1,000 like on a Sunday night, where normally it's a lot easier. Kind of, if I did this morning watch, or if I did this live tomorrow morning, then I give you guys the top stocks that are moving throughout the morning. I can like talk to you guys about it. But that's why I have the Discord server for, and I send out the watch list in there with the top stocks. Tilray, yeah, ticker symbol TLRY. Within the cannabis sector, we like Tilray to invest into. I think Tilray is a solid company if you want to get within the cannabis space. Canopy Growth is another name, but Tilray is a good one too. We trade off a sundial, ticker symbol SNDL. I like Tilray. I think it's a solid company if you're interested in the cannabis sector in that type of space. Tilray is a good one. They did a merger with Afria. Yeah, I think it's a Canadian company too, right? I don't know. Okay, thank you for organizing your tickers too. Hook. Okay, pharmaceutical company that's been beaten down. Okay, so this is one of those that overreaction to the downside is going to have a correction to the upside. Whether it be half or a quarter of what it fell, it's still going to have some sort of correction. There will be buyers back into this very soon. We're still dipping down. We haven't really found a bottom. Once we find a bottom, I say you look to take an entry into this one for a short-term swing trade or even a quick day trade on Hook. That one could be an interesting one. MSGM. Yeah. Motorsport Games has been beaten down. This is a good beatdown play, but it seems to be just dying. It IPO'd and it's just been downtrending ever since. But finally, I mean, I wouldn't even call this a breakout. I'd be interested back above $15 for something. If we can break into $15, $16 area, MSGM may be interesting, but it's still been downtrending. It did jump 10% on Friday, so that's a good call out on that. NNBR. Very new. Thanks for the info. Yeah, man. If you're new, like, don't try and just like gamble your way through this. Like, actually take the time and learn, because I promise you, you'll be better off, and you'll feel the reward of actually achieving a profit when you're actually understanding what you're doing. It's one of those things where, like, yeah, you could probably find a stock to quickly make $1,000 off of and get lucky if you don't know anything what you're doing, but honestly, you really should learn how to actually get into the trading and investing. Maybe invest into some stocks for the longer term, that type of stuff, before you start just gambling your money and risking it. So that's what I'm going at here. And then NNBR for my man. What are we looking at here with NNBR? Slow mover. It's been a slow uptrender though. It seems to just they have this nice pullback by 180 day. Even our 50 EMA line right here with NNBR. Nothing crazy with risk to reward. But because of that, you could take a good amount of shares and let it pop back up when we get back down to the support area around $7. Hit $7, bounces up back to this $8 area. So, but it's a slow mover, so I'm not too interested in this one. But they're not bad calls. I like Hook better. Very new to this, but thanks for the info. Not a problem. Nice tree you got in your bio. What? Oh, nice tree. You do have a nice tree. It's a Charlie Brown Christmas tree. I love it. Wow, we still have like 9 viewers in here. Like, I appreciate you guys coming out. I see a lot of my man Connor's here, Jenny's here. Who else is here? Those are the couple names I recognize that normally come onto the streams. My man Lucas left, or at least he said he did. But hey, thanks for the follow. I appreciate that, my man. Oh, there's Connor. I have a few more. UAL, United Airlines. I don't know where they're trading right now, but guys, I've been telling you guys, I mean, I think they're still pretty much undervalued, but not to the point of where we were during COVID. I think COVID, you were buying these airline stocks, you were buying cruise line stocks, you were buying stocks that they were going to come back eventually. It was just a matter of how long. And you could have bought any airline and made a profit back in during COVID. With that being said, UAL, it's not my favorite airline company, but I think it's definitely one of those companies that you could still get a solid return on over the next couple of years, just because of the fact that airlines will be coming back to previous highs. Pre-COVID was in the 90s, so there's still basically 40% of upside back to those pre-levels on UAL. So yes, UAL definitely could be a potential winner going forward, but I think definitely look at Royal Caribbean. Oh wait, no, that's the cruise line. For airlines, look at Boeing. Look at what's the other one? United. Oh, Allegiant. Allegiant's been pretty pumped up though. But United Airlines and Southwest is another good one. I hear really, really good things about their business with United Airlines and Southwest. Workhorse, IPWR. Let's look at that one real quick. IPWR, Ideal Power. That one was a pretty good, nice pump and dump play right there. So we'll keep watching this one to see if we can bounce back above that $14 area. Seems to be an interesting area. This one was up 2% on the day on Friday, so we'll keep watching that. Workhorse, like I say, it's undervalued right now. I think we can see this back up to the mid-20s, even lower 30s within the next 6 to 12 months. And Workhorse, but in the short term, watch for a short squeeze on Workhorse. And Space, my man, SPCE, watch for that break above $62. If we break above $62 anytime this week, you're going to see it run back to the 70s. This is a short squeeze name. This is a big name that just runs runs off of just because of retail traders are talking about it. So Wall Street Bets name, space, ticker symbol SPCA, SPCE. Get in on that if you see it break $62. But you may see a big pullback because of the fact that it ran up so much on Friday. It said I have 9 messages, and then I don't know what happened to it. Maybe I don't have any other messages. Nah, I swear, maybe it's just lagging right now, or it's not. Oh boy, I think it is lagging. My phone is on fire. Holy crap. I've been streaming for over 2 hours now. I was supposed to end this stream legit an hour ago. Yeah, is my stream laggy? My stream's definitely laggy. Damn. Yeah. I'm gonna get so many messages. Is it like frozen? Can somebody comment down below something? Oh shit. Oh shit. Yep. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Yep. It was laggy on my part. It's not laggy. Oh gosh. I'm so sorry, guys. I'm so sorry. There's so many comments, and yeah, it was laggy in my part. So it just screwed me over. It's not laggy. PACB. What are your top 3 stocks? My top 3 stocks for this week are SPCE, OCGN, and we'll give you ALF. I like those 3 names, but again, it's hard to determine their names before we see how they trade pre-market. Also, MU, Micron, they have earnings Wednesday. Keep watching that name for the pre-anticipatory run-up and the post-reaction run-up. PACB. Oh gosh, I just got so many messages. I knew it was laggy in my part. I wasn't getting anything. PACB, been an uptrend, a strong momentum mover. Watch for that break of $35 before you get anywhere though, because we're testing this area of resistance around $35. It's got to break above $35. We're going to see it just fall back to the downside in the lower 30s, upper 20s on PACB. Hi there, have you looked at INCT by chance? I can look at INCT for you. Oh, I don't like INCT. I'm going to be honest with you, I do not, because of the fact that this is just a complete pump and dump name, low volume, and it's on the OTC scanner, so I'm going to stay away from INCT. Moderna and Novavax, we like those names when any type of just news come out. mRNA is trading basically close to all-time highs, so keep watch on that. This is just a very volatile name that continues to rally, pull back, rally again, create higher highs. Moderna is a strong name. Definitely like the trade off of that. Novavax, ticker symbol NVAX. It's trading a little bit cheaper, so keep watching that. If something comes out with Novavax, though, and you see it start to break back through $200, you're going to see it really take off. This is a name that's, if you're looking to day trade something that, it moves a good amount most days, especially when there's news that comes out about it. Or any type of catalyst that they have. Novavax is a good name that you can day trade. You can play off your fundamentals, ride that SMA line, ride that VWAP, and really take a trade off of it. I've traded this a few times throughout the day. It's expensive, so obviously I don't go in with as many shares as I would with like a penny stock or a stock that's under $10. But Novavax, that $200 area seems to be an area of resistance. So let's watch to see if it breaks above. I didn't leave. Sorry, man. Yeah, I didn't think you left either. It was so, yeah, my feed's all messed up because like my viewers doesn't say, I don't even know how many viewers I actually have. It says I have 10 viewers in here right now, but it didn't show you in here. Hey, thank you for the follow, Charles. I appreciate that. No, you're not. Oh, okay, so there's the delayed comments. No, you're not. It's mine. No, you're good. Not mine. It's not. Okay, thank you guys. Sorry. Yeah, it was laggy for a minute there, so I wasn't getting all your comments, but yeah. Holy crap. Wow. I appreciate you guys coming out, though. I really do. This has been very fun. I really don't want to end this. So we're going to keep going. Should I flip the camera around? Should I give you guys a little, like, maybe a little lesson here? You guys want that? Maybe like a little, like, I go through and I kind of chart out what I'm looking at for some of these plays. I think maybe we should do that. I think I'm going to show you guys what's going on. Guys, if you aren't here, click the link in my bio, join my Discord server, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and follow me here on TikTok if you're interested in this type of content. I think I'm going to flip my camera around here. I'm going to try and set something up here to get you guys to kind of see what charts I'm looking at. I mean, I was streaming on YouTube, but I mean, TikTok, you guys are what's up, so yes, please. Oh, Tesla. Let's go over Tesla with the camera flipped around. All right, so Tesla, I've got so many lines on here for, but all right, I'm gonna close this out so you can't see any of my like information. All right, so let's see how this works. All right, whoa. Let me change it to a different setup. Hold up. Alright. I gotta pull up Tesla. Oh, shoot. Sorry guys, give me 1 sec. I'm gonna pull up Tesla and we can look at it. Okay, so this is, let's go through real quick. If you're interested to see what I actually look at every day and how I like go through and map out when I'm trading stuff, what I am actually looking at. Like, what am I like, how am I this crazy and why do I enjoy doing this so much? Well, this is why. Because my charts look like this. And I don't want to show this. Sorry, so let's take a look at what we got going on over here. So I'm going to show you all my charts and what everything means. So let me back it up. Microphone, get out of the way. Okay, so let's look at this first chart here. It's probably hella blurry, and I'm sorry about that, but I'm just going to go through this and I'll answer all your questions right after. So it's probably very blurry. Wow. Jeez. Maybe if I change one of these filters. Oh, shit. That's really bad. All right, sorry, guys. So right here is my first chart that I have, which is my 1 minute, 1 day chart, which represents each candlestick represents 1 minute. And I have my different SMA lines, my VWAP, and all that good stuff put on this chart right here, and that's how I use to trade off the 1 minute chart. Down here I have my RSI, my MACD, and my volume. These are the three different different studies, they call them here on TD Ameritrade Thinkorswim platform. All the different studies are what I use. And again, I do all these videos and break these down in my Discord server, so if you're interested to see how all of these charts and patterns work. But like literally, okay, let me find a stock that maybe I could give. I'll just go through with this. So up here's my 5-day, 5-minute chart. I use this. I have a couple of two of my SMA lines and then my VWAP up here, and then down here is my 180-day SMA or 180-day chart, which shows the overall more of direction of the stock and see where it's trading. As you can see here, Tesla has been holding between this channel, but broke out more recently above that 650 area, and now is in the upper channel. So now our next area of resistance would be $700, and then from there we move up to even $750. So they're pretty easy areas that I've drawn out based on where they traded in the past. And then over to the right, which I wouldn't show you because it shows a bunch of other information, but has my overall the SPY and the NASDAQ chart. I wish there was a better way I could do this where it wasn't blurry and I didn't have to hold it, but yeah. So let's go through and talk about what we were talking about with Tesla. So I do like Tesla for the long term. Let me pull this up here. I like Tesla for the long term. Obviously, you guys know I'm very, very bullish on Tesla. I believe in Elon Musk. I believe in the company. It's more than an electric vehicle company. I think you can buy shares in any dip below. I mean, really, I think it's a good deal at this level too, but I think we've ran up a little bit too much to enter into the position here. So wait for a little bit of pullback if we get one, and then we can start to see what happens from there. But guys, if you're new here, click the link in my bio, join my Discord server, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and follow me here on TikTok. Guys, I appreciate all the support and everything. Drop some comments down below in the comments section if you guys have any stock questions, any crypto questions, anything at all. Wow, we have 21 viewers here. Holy crap. That's insane. Thank you guys for that. Yeah, congrats on 10K. Guys, we hit 10K today. And this is my biggest live stream that I've had too. And I'm surprised, like, you guys are all staying here and, like, enjoying. Like, I wish I was more entertaining. Like, I don't know. I feel like I don't know. I feel like I'm not entertaining enough. But you guys are hanging out here. I see the same names, and I appreciate you guys coming out. So, I wish I could give back to you guys for all this, because it's motivating when I see a bunch of, like, friendly faces and I see people coming out and supporting. So, okay, there's a lot of conversations that happen in the chat. But yeah. What other, congrats on 10K. CCXI expecting FDA approval. Oh, we like FDA approval type news. So a CCXI, everyone put this down on your watch list. Let's see what's going to happen with this one. They have FDA approval news coming out on that July 7th, you said? So, word. We're definitely going to keep watching that. What's your thoughts? My thoughts are we play the pre-anticipatory run-up to it. Make sure to cut losses when need be. But this is one of those names that if it's something big, we got to look into the reason of what they're going to get approved of. But if it's something very, very important to the company, we play the pre-anticipatory run-up. We buy in now, we let it run up to the 7th, we sell a little bit before if we're profitable, we sell about half or however much. We take all of our position out because we don't want to hold through FDA approvals because that'd be gambling. It would be taking too much of a risk at that point. Then we buy back in after the FDA goes through and either declines it or approves it. If it approves it, we buy back in, we play the post-reaction run up too. So, Yeah, I like the odds that we play off this one, CCXI. But again, I don't know what the FDA is approving, and I gotta research a little more into that. So I'll write it down. Thanks. See you tomorrow. Hey, I appreciate you coming out, my man. I'm learning, bro. Hey, I hope you're learning. I hope this is kind of entertaining. What can I tell you guys is like something kind of like, yeah, like very educational. Besides just like listing stock tickers, like, if you guys want to get into stock trading, I recommend using TD Ameritrade's Thinkorswim. What platforms do you guys use? If you're a stock trader, I want to know what platforms you guys use and maybe even why. I use TD Ameritrade's Thinkorswim. I think it's the best platform for me personally, but I think there's a lot of other good ones out there. I hear the Webull platform is pretty good too. What's Flash or something? There's another one that's a really another good one that a lot of people use. But I'm also not like quick scalp trading a lot of the time. I'm more of just day trading, swing trading. Lots, ticker symbol LOTZ, and then we'll talk about BlackBerry because that's a name I want to keep watching for. Lots, yeah. So low volume. I would stay away from that one until we start to see some news or some sort of catalyst that causes it to pop back up. Lots. BlackBerry, yeah, ticker symbol BB. Keep watching that one because we like BlackBerry. We like the odds that this one runs if AMC starts to run. Short squeeze names. Keep watch. I'm still hanging on to ATOS. There you go. We're staying on to ATOS. Let's see how we're trading right now. Okay, you're still holding on to this. I like that, but just have a plan whether to take some profits, whether to potentially take everything out, whatever your plan is. Just stick with that plan. Depends on what you're looking for. It was up another 8% on Friday in the morning, but did pull back down to that $7 area. So just keep watch to see what happens with ATOS. This has been a strong mover. I don't remember what your price was, but I do remember you were in this one. ATOS, I like the odds that this continues to move higher if we can hold this $650 area. Yeah. But on ATOS, just keep watching. Make sure to take some profits. It never hurts to take profits. And the hardest time to actually sell your position is when you're up on it because you know that it could potentially go more. You have that feeling that, okay, it could potentially keep on moving up, so I don't want to sell and take those profits because I don't want to lose out any more gains. That's the hardest time to sell, but it's one of the best times to sell because of the fact that you want to secure those profits and lock it in. Because you could be up $1,000, but it doesn't mean you actually made $1,000 because of the fact you never sold and took those profits. So just always remember to take profits if you are up on a position and you're kind of iffy or you're up a good amount. Bought it at $3. Damn. Okay, that's a very good entry. I would start taking profits now, little by little. Take some profits. I'm not saying it can't run to 15, 20 bucks, but I am saying that taking profits is never a bad idea. But very nice trade on that. Robinhood has top downloads. Let's see the SPY. Yeah, the SPY has been rocking and rolling. Let's check out market futures for tomorrow and see how the market is trading as of futures. We are looking at the Dow is up 24 points, the S&P is up a point, and the Nasdaq's flat on the day. So we'll have to see what happens as tomorrow. Don't waste what you can earn is a good quote. Don't waste what you can earn. That's a good one. Robinhood 75%. All right, Fidelity. Okay, what's up, broski? What's up, my man Mike? How you doing? Welcome to the stream. I use Robinhood. It's just easier for beginners. 100% agree. I think Robinhood is great for beginners. But if you really want to get more into stock trading or even investing, eventually once you feel more comfortable with it, I do advise people to leave Robinhood and move over to really any other broker that's at least safe and you hear and you've done your research on that broker and you agree with what their fees are, whatever their legal agreements are. But I do agree that Robinhood is perfect for beginners. I've started on Robinhood. I've moved over from there. And I think that Robinhood is great to really get into stock trading, or not stock trading, but stock investing, learn how stocks work. It is very easy for beginners. Webull, we like Webull around here. CTXR. Guys, drop some stock tickers down below. Any other stock questions, stock tickers, anything you guys want to talk about, drop it down below in the comment section. Also, if you're new here, click the link in my bio, join my Discord server, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and follow me here on TikTok if you're interested in this type of content. We hit 10,000 followers today, so we're doing a long stream tonight. 10K followers, huge goal. I'm freaking hyped. This is insane. It still hasn't hit me yet. Like, we're at 10,000 followers. Like, that was such a big goal of mine when I first started, like, 5-6 months ago. And here we are. So let's freaking do this thing, boys. CTXR, this one has run up over the past couple weeks. Just keep watching it because it looks to be rolling over. If we can't hold this $3.50 area, we're definitely, yeah, we touched it once, twice here, actually multiple times. So CTXR, watch $3.50 as support. If we break below that, we could continue downtrending even lower. Wow. What are we listening to? Some random lo-fi beats. Alright, word. I have a question. Was the Wolf of Wall Street's house in Long Island Old Brookville? I don't know exactly, but I can look that up. Yeah, it was Old Brookville. It was. You're right. The house is located at Old Brookville on the north shore of Long Island. Also known as the Gold Coast, was the inspiration for the East and West Egg and the Great Gatsby. Oh, interesting. Cool. Yes, it was, to answer your question. Let's see GIS. Oh, my man wants to see the charts of GIS. Okay, so let's flip this around. I'll show you the charts of GIS. You asked for it, and you'll see it. So on our 180-day chart here, you can see that we have pulling back quite a bit from our previous highs at $64 up here. So if I were to draw a line of resistance at our all-time highs, I would say this $64 area seems to be a very good area of resistance that we couldn't break through and we tested. Another area would probably be in here, but we're not going to be that stingy right now. I want to pull this back and see. Hold on, sorry guys. Okay. Let's pull it back to 1 year and see what we're really dealing with. Let's pull back and see how massive it is. This area right here. Well, we couldn't hold here, fall to the downside. But look at, we broke out here, we continue to uptrend higher. So where we're trading right now, this $58 area is interesting. We could pull back to even this. I like this $58 area down here. This is nice. Yep. So $58 is a nice area of support on this one. So if we could see it pull back even another 60 cents, that'd be nice. But as of right now, this is a nice entry in the short term on General Mills. To go longer term, we could see this pull back even further because we haven't gotten it back above this 180-day SMA line right here. So as you can see, this tells us our overall direction. So if we get back above that red SMA line right there, it'll tell us the overall direction, whether or not we're in an upward or downward direction. It's kind of hard to chart these out on here because the camera is so blurry and everything, but yeah, that's GIS. AHT, what do you think of AMP? Yay, so happy for you. Thank you, Cam, I appreciate that. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate all the support you guys have been giving me. It's been awesome. What do I think? Oh my god. So many comments. They just flood right through. Like, it's kind of weird. That's why they, oh my god. Yeah, so yeah, these comments are really laggy on my phone right now, which is kind of annoying, but that's okay. Okay. Wow. QD. Okay, I'm interested in this. QD. And you're in at 138. Okay, this is beautiful entry. Beautiful entry on this one. But what's your plan with it? This one looks like just a pump and dump type of play to me off of some sort of catalyst or news that they runs off of. So honestly, look to take some profits soon. It could continue to run though because of the fact that we have broken out. So watch as it gets closer to $3. I would definitely take profits by $3. But I don't know. I'm liking where your entry is, and I'm liking where we're trading right now. So keep watching it and just see how it plays out. But never hurts to take some profits, like I always say. PaySafe. I've been hearing a lot about PaySafe. Ticker symbol PSFE. This one had a huge day, up 9%. Finished up 9%, but I think ran up like almost 15 to 20% at one point during the day on Friday. So PaySafe was a big one for sure. I can't believe we're still live. This is the longest live I've ever done. PaySafe. For the past year, it only had negative results. I don't know what's happening there. American Airlines has been doing bad lately. Yeah, AAL. I mean, a lot of the cruise lines and airlines have recovered fairly well. I mean, I think there's still more room for a lot of them to run. AAL, yeah, not my favorite airline you could get into, but yeah. CNNC. Let's look at that one, Connor. What are we looking at here? Pump and dump play on the OTC scanner. Not a big fan of it, man. I think there's better names you could definitely trade off of. I would not want to get into this play. Just be careful of this. I would stay away. Congrats. I love when you go live. Thank you. I appreciate that. I love when I go live, too. It's pretty fun. It's nice to talk to you guys. But we are winding down here, and I'm probably going to end live very soon. Just because I've been live for over 2 hours now. 2.5 hours. But it's been insane. The support has been amazing. I appreciate all you guys. What do you think about American Airlines? About a 14 hold or sell? What do you think? Thanks. Yeah, so American Airlines, like we talked about, I like I mean, you could get in any cruise line or airline, and there's still upside to previous highs before pre-COVID. American Airlines isn't my favorite airlines, though. I think there's better airlines you can get into. I think Love, Southwest is a good one. United Airlines is another good one. I don't like JetBlue. I like Allegiant. Allegiant has pulled back. It's a more expensive one, but it has pulled back. So Allegiant is definitely another name I'd keep watching for. I like this name. So yeah, just keep watching a lot of these names. Southwest is definitely a strong one. What are some other names in here? Yeah. Sorry, AMC this week. AMC, yes, we're going to keep watching. I mean, we obviously do, just because AMC is just so volatile. And we're still holding $50. And because of the fact we're still holding $50, we're still at a nice support area where it could continue to move to the upside if we break through $55 and even $60. Now, again, if we get closer to the $60 area, we're going to watch for $64. If we break at 64, we head into the 70s. It's going to happen. We just need those retail traders buying in, and we need to see those areas of resistance being broken. Taylor, where do you go? Where do you live? What time is it for you right now? Eastern Coast, so it's 10:30 right now, 10:30 p.m. On the East Coast. And I normally, where do I live? Oh, yes, on the East Coast. What time is it? Yeah, so it's 10:30 right now. So I go live normally around 8 or 9 o'clock p.m. Weekdays, not really weekends, but Sunday nights, obviously I do, but not Friday or Saturday. Tilray, ticker symbol TLRY. Let's look at that one real quick. Yeah, so that's a cannabis name we've been talking about. I like Tilray and I like Canopy Growth, ticker symbol CGC. I like both of those names for the long term as longer term investments into the cannabis sector. But I'm not a big fan of Sundial as an investment, but I do like Sundial to trade off of. So if we see news within the cannabis sector, ticker symbol SNDL is a great name to trade off of. Wow. We finally died down a little bit, but I appreciate all you guys that have been here. Jenny, Connor, Kim, you guys are all the OGs. You guys are always coming out to these. I appreciate all the support. I really do. It's awesome seeing you guys out here. I'm excited to see what's going to happen tomorrow and throughout this week. I really would like to check a trade in space if we can get it going. It's going to be a big one if it does pop. But yeah, guys, I think I'm going to end the live here or soon. So if you have any other questions, I would, what is it? KMX. I can go over them real quick before I end the live here. Just kind of exhausted now. A very fun weekend. We'll leave it at that. But yeah, I need to get rest for tomorrow. KMX and JEF. Yeah, any other last questions before I head on out of here? KMX. Oh yeah, CarMax. That popped off of earnings. Very strong earnings for them. And that can still move higher, I think so. Back to that 135 area of resistance, I would keep watch. But there's still, we still have a little bit more room to run to the upside. But I think just that post-reaction news to earnings, it could continue to run higher back to that 135 area. But just keep watching CarMax. I think that's a good one. We'll keep watching it. JEF. Jeffries. I mean, it's been a strong mover basically since, it's been a strong mover throughout all of 2020, and then even into 2021, it's been decent. Hasn't been anything crazy. We basically topped up in early spring, $34. We're kind of trading flat. So on JEF, watch this $32 break, $32.50 even. Is more interesting to see if we can keep on continue to the upside of a breakout to highs on JEF. It's a slow mover though, but it's a consistent mover. Seems to hold a 180 support line. Seems to be doing well as an overall uptrender. Oh, I forgot about ORF. Ticker symbol ORPH. That was it had some crazy move at the end of the day Friday. Did you guys see that? It jumped from $7.50 to $8.20. Insane move. ORPH. Yeah, let's watch that one too. This is, I forgot that one moved like that. Let's keep watching it. Let's see what happens. And ORPH, can it move? We need some news or some catalyst to cause it to move. But we'll have to see what happens with it. I'm not. I don't know what other news I'm seeing through this besides just option alerts and stuff like that with ORPH. I don't know. but it's one of those healthcare stocks that seem to just run off of any type of like hype or any type of news. So ORPH, we'll continue to watch this one. This one can just get popped at any time, and again, it doesn't even have to be specific news that comes out about it. It just tends to run off of anything at this point, which is kind of crazy. So it's a good one to trade off of for sure, but get in and get out type of thing. TRCH, we talked about that one, and I like that one going into this week to see what happens if we get any type of news or catalyst that comes out. We had their 1-for-2, the 1-for-2 reverse stock split come out, so it's a little bit different. It's negative news in the short term, but if we get some sort of catalyst that comes out, it's also switching tickers to MMAT. Doesn't have a chance to go up. That's the hard part about it. I don't want to say that it will instantly pop back up to the upside. We already kind of ran up, and we had our hype to $11.70 area, and we pulled back down. I mean, this is a clear pump and dump play. You get in, you get out, you take your profits, but this still has a potential to get squeezed again. This still has a potential to continue running, so just keep watching on TRCH. Thoughts on BYDDY? OTC scanner stock, and I'm not sure what the company is. Kathy Wood's selling this stuff. BYD company and Smart Union applaud by administration. BYD, what Nikola? What the heck is Nikola doing? Can we just look at Nikola real quick? Can we just for the memes? Back down to $18. Went sub $10. That's nice to see, Nikola. Wow, I gotta end this stream soon. I'm exhausted. XONE, but I don't want to stop. I have viewers here. Like, I don't want to stop. Like, and you guys seem to be enjoying this. So, like, I don't know. I feel like I just gotta keep doing this. XONE. Yeah, that one was another one that just got hyped up. Just basically a pump and dump type look right now. But XONE, what is that? The 3D? Yeah, this is the 3D printing company. Price target's getting lowered. I don't know. I'm not too interested in this one. We'll keep watch. Unless you're going long term and you have kind of like an outlook as to where you see this company heading in the future, their business model, their plans. Maybe you've done some research into it. I like the stock at this level when you think of it that way. But for me, I'm not too interested in this stock. Just by the way the chart's looking right now. Price target lowered to $23 to $31. So yeah, price target's been lowered. Metal 3D Printing Adoption Center surpasses 2 million parts. I mean, it caused it to run up % on Friday. But yeah, guys, any last questions before I end the stream here? I hate to end it, but like, I've been live for 2.5 hours. We have hit 10K followers. I was very excited, so I just kept on going with it. But I do appreciate all the support from all of you guys. Everyone who comes out here every single night, I appreciate it. I really do. This is like literally life-changing to me. It's insane. I know it's only 10,000 followers and it's freaking TikTok, but it's like, it's cool to me. So I do appreciate you guys coming out. Will Orf ever hit all-time highs again in this year? Just wondering. No, it probably will not. That was company-changing news that came out, and it's a pump and dump type of play when it happens. It's a catalyst that came out. It was perfect to trade off of. And you get in and you get out. That's the type of news that they may have some big news that causes it to run up again and get pumped up. But it's just going to fall back down, and I really don't believe that the stock will hit those numbers again going forward, at least for a while. It's just one of those pump and dump type plays on ORPH. What's a stock split? Okay, so a stock split. Perfect. Let's go through a little lesson here. What is a stock split? For anyone who doesn't know, a stock split, it can be either two ways. A stock split can be a regular stock split or it can be a reverse stock split. Let's take NVIDIA, for example. So NVIDIA is currently trading at $760 per share. Let's say $800. So if NVIDIA is $800 when the stock splits and they're doing a 4-for-1 stock split, that means that for every one share you hold, you're going to be receiving 3 additional shares, giving you 4 shares. So they will total that to 4 shares for every 1 share you're holding. So NVIDIA at $800 for 1 share pre-split will be $200 for 4 shares, or for $200 per 1 share after split. The stock gets divided by how many shares it's being split by. So that makes it way more complicated than it should be. So an $800 stock that's doing a 4-for-1 stock split will be trading at $200 after the split. And everybody who owned at least 1 share prior to the stock, for every 1 share you owned, you receive 4 shares. Okay? If that kind of made sense. I think I made that way too complicated. It's not complicated. Just do a couple ratings and articles. A stock that's at $800 that's doing a 4-for-1 stock split. Divide that by 4. We'll be trading at $200 post stock split. And if you own 1 share, you'll own 4 shares after. If you own 2 shares, you'll own 8 shares after. If you own, you get the idea. So it does the stock split. A regular stock split for a company is very, very good. It makes it more attractive to buyers. That's why everyone wanted an Amazon stock split. I was really hoping that Amazon was going to do a stock split, but no, we didn't, sadly. But NVIDIA is doing a stock split. I think this is great for the company. I love NVIDIA. I love the stock going long term. I think it's a strong stock, a strong sector, and within a strong sector with a great business model for the future. $30 billion, I think. I was reading somewhere they're expecting in revenue, or what was it, 30 billion something. Their numbers are insane. Price targets are $900. This is just a strong stock that's leading within the chipmaker industry. You want NVIDIA for the long term. Buy some long-term options on this or something. Like, this thing is just insane. They're probably hella expensive right now, though, because this thing's just been on a rally. But back at $500, this was a steal. Yeah, NVIDIA, name you want to hold. Stock split's good. Thank you for the follow, EK Cool Dude. Yeah, what other stocks are you guys watching tonight? Any stock questions, any stock tickers, any cryptos, anything like that? Oh, that video started doing well. It's up to 36,000 views. Have no value. Yeah, it doesn't change. Yeah, stock splits don't change the value of the company, but it makes it more attractive to buyers. And it also is very, very good for the company moving forward. But yeah, I mean, a stock split doesn't make the stock any cheaper because you get less. You get the same amount as you would if you bought 1 share prior to stock split is the same as 4 shares after the stock split if it's doing a 4-for-1 stock split. So yeah, the value of it doesn't change, but it makes it more attractive to buyers. Because if you're trying to get into NVIDIA and you don't want to spend 1 share, or you don't want to buy 1 share at $700, now you can buy 1 share at $200 or whatever it's going to stock split to be. So, do you think it will reach $10 at least, or PH? I mean, yeah, we could see it get squeezed just based off of some sort of news or some sort of. I mean, if you're just bag holding it, I would just really be careful because this may never. It just may die back down again like it has been. But if we get some sort of news or some sort of catalyst that comes out, or PH can be the stock that pops back up again, starts running. I mean, we saw it on Friday, just off of some news. Or no, it was last Wednesday. It popped up to $6 all the way up to $9.30 with ORPH. So there's potential to run. Got you. Wish, ticker symbol WISH. Yeah, I said $15 break on Wish to the upside is strong. That's looking good. Ticker symbol WISH. Watch $15 break to the upside. We could get a nice trade off of quick one. But we got to see AMC, these other short squeeze names, start to move ahead before we start to take Wish. Guys, if you're new here, click the link in my bio, join my Discord server, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and follow me here on TikTok if you're interested in this type of content. Yeah, if you guys are new here, definitely give me a follow. We go live quite often, I would say. Not every night, but as much as I can. Makes it more attractive to buyers who have no idea what they're doing, I guess. I mean, I guess. Yeah, I guess you could say it like that. But it makes it more attractive to buyers if they're just trying to get into a good company. If Amazon were to do a stock split, you would see a massive run-up once they announce it because of people that want to get in now to receive how many shares post-stock split. But also post-stock split when the price is at a much cheaper level, just for somebody who can't afford or doesn't want to pay $3,400 per share, they're able to get that because if their broker doesn't allow fractional shares. So no, it doesn't change the value, but it changes the overall look of the price, and it's good for the company moving long term. But yeah, I mean, I guess if you didn't know anything about a stock split, then I guess you could pretend it makes it cheaper. I don't know. BBIG. BBIG we were talking about a while back. This one does tend to just run off some type of news catalyst information. I keep on repeating myself, but man, BBIG, like a lot of these other names, you play off news and catalyst. The morning watch list that I send out, and these types of names that you play off of and that you trade off of, you get in, you get out, you make a quick day trade, and you get out of them. Not a big fan of them. Oh, NNDM. Thank you for that name. I haven't heard this in a while. NNDM is a name. I like the company. I like the company going longer term. I think it's one that definitely is one of the more speculative plays, but NNDM is a company, if you read into it, they're involved in a lot of tech. they really have a strong outlook, at least. Nano Dimensions is a really good company. They just launched some new update to one of their Dragonfly sites. So you know what, NNDM, I like the company. I think you should definitely consider looking more longer term into this, but also you could take a trade off of this because this is a very volatile one. Not a problem, Jeff. I appreciate you coming out here and asking all the questions, and hope that was helpful to you. What do you think about? What do you think Nvidia will hit before stock split? Before stock split, it will probably rally through $800. I would have never said that until I saw where we're trading now and how much longer we have till the actual stock split in July 17th, I think it is. We have so much more room to run. I think that $800 area will be interesting for you to break through, and if we break through 800, we'll probably head closer to 820, 830, maybe closer to 850. But we still have a lot more room for it to run. We'll probably see a little bit of pullback over the next couple days and another quick rally before the stock actually splits. PLTR Palantir, we love Palantir for the long term, 5 to 10 year outlook at least with Palantir. This is a solid, strong company that makes it easier to predict situations. Palantir, if you don't know what the company actually does, it takes different scenarios and situations and makes the outcome and calculates the different options, and it makes it easier for companies to solve different issues at a much faster rate. Palantir is a strong stock. I love their business model. I love their CEO. I like Palantir. I think you got to buy the dips in this one. I think you got to be able to hold through volatility, and you got to be able to look long term. You got to have a long term mindset. When you have that long term mindset with a lot of these names like Palantir, you buy these now on dips. Yeah, same thing with Baba. I mean, love or hate the Chinese market, you buy Baba on this dip. Actually popped up. Oh, what happened? Why did it like pop up 220? It popped up from 224 to $230 within like 4 minutes, which doesn't really happen with Baba that often, or at all. And I don't know what happened. The casino company has a better 5-year return than Alibaba, Amazon, Disney, and Ford. Huh. I guess that's good news for Penn. But I like Baba, I like Disney, I like Ford, I like Amazon, so. Wow, I'm exhausted. I love how some of you guys are still here. I hope I'm entertaining. Wow, this video is blowing up.
Wall Street Bets short squeeze stock list.
Holy crap. See, and I used to be able to answer a lot of these comments, or at least go through the comments, but now it's getting to the point where I can't go through these comments. There's so many notifications, oh my god. I mean, I love it, but I'm starting to get a lot of haters too. It's fun. I enjoy that. I never used to get that before. Don't listen to anyone on TikTok. There's one. A lot of people call me fake and broke. But then it kind of outweighs. I would say about 95% of people that comment are positive comments, or at least questions. The other 5% are rough comments. I love reading through comments though. HCMC, I don't like that stock, but Mara, ticker symbol MARA, that's a Bitcoin miner play. We like Mara. If we see cryptocurrency and Bitcoin start to really take off again, I think you trade Mara. If you invest into Mara, just know that you're dealing with the cryptocurrency market. You're dealing with a lot of volatility, and because of that, you want to make sure that you're only putting in what you're willing to risk. Mara can be up 30% one day and down 50% the next. So that's really how Mara works. And with Bitcoin kind of just chilling out a little bit in this $30,000 area, it's interesting because if we see a big drop on Bitcoin, you're going to see Mara really drop with it. It's not going to be good for a lot of these cryptos. So with that being said, I like Mara going forward. If we can see Bitcoin get back above that 35, even 40K area and move further ahead. I like Bitcoin miner plays like Mara. I like Riot. What's the other one there? MSTR, MicroStrategy. So, all right. Ooh, Coinbase. Back to 224. Coinbase back to 220 would be interesting. Coinbase back to 220. MBIO? I don't know that one. I wish I could play like better music. I don't know, can I get copyrighted for... I don't know if I can get copyrighted for that. Which I really don't know if I want to take that chance. Because right now I'm just listening to lo-fi, non-copyrighted music, but... MBIO. So MBIO... This looks like one that I would just play off of some sort of news or catalyst that comes out. Ah, there it is. So, ooh, it's really bad lighting. Ooh, it's really dark. MBIO, I would look to play just off of some sort of news or catalyst, like I said. This one rallied with the rest of the meme stocks back in February, and late January, February. So just keep watching that MBIO. Up 2% on Friday. Maybe want to trade, get it out of quick, but not too interested in that. Wow. Can we just get a dip on Google so we can buy more? Like, come on. DocuSign jumped from $200, and when it broke 200, it rallied to 282. Like, how? And that was in the past 2 weeks, 3 weeks. CCIV, we like CCIV for the long term. With their with them being added to the NASDAQ and being listed down there with a new ticker, I think we'll see a little bit of a run up. Like I said in my YouTube video, if you haven't seen already, click the link in my bio and join my or follow me or subscribe to me on my YouTube channel and check out my latest video on there with CCIV. And I talk about it, but I like CCIV. I like for the long term. We're looking 3 to 5 years down the line with this company, with their business model and what their plan is. They're expected to do well. I'm following at what their expectations are at. We'll see as they go along and if they can continue to follow up and do what they're expected to do. And I'm excited to see what they're going to do. I honestly am. I like this company. I think that moving forward, we're going to see this stock really start to rally. By the end of the year, we'll probably see us back into the 50s. As it turns into Lucid, and then as we go further into longer term, I could see this back. I don't know. This can be a strong stock in a strong sector if we really continue to see what they're planning to do, with the cars that they're expected to produce, the numbers that they're expected to hit with revenue and growth. I'd look long term with CCIV, but I like it. Wish, ticker symbol WISH, we talked about this one. $15 resistance, got to break through $15, and we have support at $14. So with Wish, we got to be able to break through that $15 area before we see any type of movement. Oh my gosh, Airbnb. Oh, you know how I love that one. We're going to talk about that one for sure. But Wish, we can do a quick trade off of about $15 if we start to see these meme stocks start to move. At $15 is an interesting area on Wish. Thoughts on XL and LOTZ? We had an LOTZ comment earlier. I like LOTZ as just a pump and dump type of just quick trade off of any type of news or catalyst. And then with XL Fleet has been beaten down. Another short squeeze name that you can see probably rally if we continue getting back over that $10 area. You could take a quick day trade on it, but it's got very, very low volume, so keep that in mind with XL Fleet. Airbnb, so my favorite name as of right now. Well, I picked up some shares back when it was below 140, and I see this as being a nice swing trade over the next 3 to 6 months. This is a name that you want to see continue to move up to the upside. We'll probably see it get back to the 170s, even 180s by the end of this summer into early fall. I like Airbnb at these levels at $150. I think Airbnb has a lot of upside. I think this is a strong company. Reopening type play. I like Airbnb. I think there's a lot more upside to it. And I think you can see a stock like Airbnb move higher. Thank you guys for all the follows. Soul Season, my man, congrats on 10K. Thank you, my man. I appreciate you coming out here. Yeah, we finally reached 10K, and we blew through 10K too. Went from 10K to 10.1, 10.2 now. Literally just refreshed it. Yeah, this video is blowing up. This Wall Street Bets video. So that's probably where you guys are a lot of you are from that one video. PaySafe and BlackBerry. Yeah, BlackBerry I like. If we start to see these meme stocks run again, this is one that's been dying down, so just kind of stay away from it. Sit in the sidelines for now. We'll leave it in our watch list. We'll just leave it there. We're not going to say too much more until we start to see it rally again, start to move. It's down 4% on Friday. I want to stay away from that one. PaySafe, I like PaySafe. I think I want to watch to see what happens with this stock, as It has just one of those where it got really, there was a lot of hype into it when it first came out and it IPO'd, or it was talked about with the whole IPO, and then PaySafe ran up to what, $20, and now come back down to this $12 area. So just keep watching it. I don't know. I mean, going longer term, I think this is a great company. I think you could definitely pick up some shares down here, but in the short term, just have to keep watching on that. Ooh, somebody commented Caterpillar. Yo, bro, you're still on. Dude, you're telling me I'm still on, bro. Like, I should have gotten off an hour ago. I told everyone I was getting off actually over an hour ago. Oh my gosh, thank you for the follow, Easy Stevie. Are we in a bubble? No. Like, not to the extent of what people believe. I mean, yes, we're probably a little heated right now. The markets are very, very hot, and I think that we'll probably continue higher, though, because that's just how it is as of right now. But yes, we'll get pullbacks over the rest of the summer. We'll see these little dips here and there, but I don't think we're going to see huge market correction like a lot of people are saying. I think we're overall headed in a solid upward direction for the most part, at least. Caterpillar, Global CAT, guys, I like that one from long term, and I like that dip on it. Back to this 216 level, just be careful. If we see it come back down to this 200, 205 level area, we break below 200, this could go back to 180. And then I pick up more shares down at 180 because I like Caterpillar. I think this is a good long-term investment to get into. I like Caterpillar. Tilray, ticker symbol CAT. I'm exhausted. I just said Tilray, ticker symbol CAT. Tilray, ticker symbol TLRY. I like this one for the long term if you're trying to get into the cannabis sector. This is a strong name to get on. We invest into Tilray, but we trade off of Sundial. It's ticker symbol SNDL. We trade off of any type of news, catalyst, anything that comes out with Sundial. Yeah, I left and you said you were getting off. Yeah, no, I gotta get off. And I told myself I was gonna get off half an hour ago too. But there's still 9 people in here. Like, what, am I gonna leave? Like, this is going so well. Like, this is the best stream I've had ever. This is the best stream. This is same day I hit 10K followers, which is a huge, huge goal of mine, which I'm so thankful for. And we're just grinding out here. Like, it's crazy. And it must be somewhat entertaining because people are still here. And so to all those haters out there, like, just keep hating, you know? VFF. Okay. VFF. This one was one that looked like it just rallied off of, I don't even know what. It's Short Squeeze name, some sort of Wall Street Bets name. $22. Back down. I don't know what this is. Oh, cannabis stock. Not my favorite name. What is this? I don't even know. I'm not a big fan of this. I don't know too much about. Oh, it probably rallied with the cannabis sector. So VFF, keep watching this one. But I'm not too sure about the company itself. What about USAK? It picked up at 11.50. I don't know what to do. Oh, okay. I'm scared to see what's the price at now. Oh, okay. You picked up 11.50. Okay, good entry. Well, you gotta think to yourself, what is this company? Are you investing for the long term or short term? Think to yourself right now. Are you happy with these gains? Are you happy to take some off the table? If you entered at $11 and to trade at $16, you know, and you have no idea what you're doing. You just bought in and you maybe got lucky. Maybe it ran up because of some news, and you're up on it. Take some profits off the table. It never hurt to take some profits, especially on an investment or a trade that you got lucky on. You got some sort of quick move to the upside, something like that. So definitely USAK. Maybe take some profits soon, especially if you don't have a clear plan with it. But it's always good to have a clear plan. Just know that. MVIS. Jenny wants MVIS. MVIS is one of those that seems to run off of any type of news, like I say about a lot of these names. But definitely keep watching around this area. It seems to be trading very, very flat around this $17 area. So watch for a potential pop anytime soon. It's trading very, very odd. Normally it's a little volatile, so at least gives us opportunities to day trade off of. MVIS, keep watching that. I've traded in the past. Watch it back above even $18, $19, and we start to see it start to move. But it's kind of weird how flat it's trading, so just keep watching MVIS. The company, Microvision, it's an alright company, but I think I like to trade this out of everything. I'm not too big with MVIS investing, but I do like to trade off of it. TRCH, ticker symbol TRCH, is doing the reverse stock split. We're going to trade off of this one if we get any type of momentum or news or catalyst that comes out this week. This was a clear pump and dump play, but we might see it squeeze higher. We may see it continue momentum. Who knows with TRCH? Your best stocks to invest into. All right, guys, take pen and paper. Let's get it out. Long-term investments. Apple, Microsoft, Facebook, Adobe, PayPal, Nvidia, AMD. I'm going like everywhere. I'm just listing like all the stocks that are in my shopping list. Some of them I've invested into. Boeing, MasterCard, Tesla. Why didn't I say that first? Get into some Neo, ChargePoint. But I think, okay, before I get way off track here, get into some companies that are leading their sectors right now. Go into the top sector, or go into different sectors, find the leaders within those sectors, do research on those companies, and then from there on, figure out which one's best fits for you, which one you believe has the best potential to grow over the next 5 to 10 years plus, and invest into those. But I think there's a lot of tech companies out there you can get into. A lot of our EV makers, a lot of our clean energy plays, and there's a lot of stuff, payment methods, all that stuff, crypto miners, everything. Oh my gosh, my phone's gonna die. Oh, my phone is gonna die soon. That is not good. Ticker symbol DDD, which is, yeah, this 3D Systems company. So this one has been on a move up another 3%. Keep watching it. It has been breaking out. Yeah. I mean, watch that break over 40 tomorrow. You may see a squeeze back up like we saw on Friday. Keep watching DDD. That's a good call. I may actually put this on just like a side watch list here. On DDD. TRCH, big disappointment. Had a big drop, I know. But it's a pump and dump play. We should have saw that coming. I mean, well, we did, but it's a pump and dump type of play. They call it a reverse stock split. You get in, you get out. That's how it plays, and that's what you do. So with TRCH, we'll keep watching, see if any catalyst news come out this week to trade off of. ALR, thanks, man. I appreciate you coming out, my man. And we can go over ALR. Oh, this is a good one. Oh wait, ALR. I don't see it on here. It's not coming up on my broker right now. I'm sorry. Unless that was the wrong ticker. What do you mean by NVIDIA stock split? What does that mean? So NVIDIA is doing a 4-for-1 stock split. So if you have 1 share of NVIDIA right now, after its stock splits, you will have 4 shares of NVIDIA. Same thing, you have 2 shares now, you're going to have 8 shares after it splits. It does a 4-for-1 stock split, so the price will be cut and divided by 4. So if it's trading at $800 now, after stock split, it would be trading at $200 per share. So just know that's how a stock split works. Hey, my man Lucas, thank you for the presents. I appreciate that, my man. Holy crap, a lot of presents. I appreciate that. Oh my god. Holy shit. Thanks for the presents, my man. What's a stock split? So a stock split, I kind of just explained, but yeah, oh yeah, that was the same person that asked. So yeah, so that's what a stock split is when a company, oh my gosh, my man, 100 presents gifted to me, and he's still going. Yo, my guy, thank you so much. I appreciate that. You're going crazy with your oh my god. I don't even know what presents really are. I know you can, like, there's some sort of point system, but my man is still going with the presents. Holy crap. Yo, everyone give my boy Lucas a follow. Holy crap. I appreciate that, man. And he's still dropping them. Okay, so what do I mean by NVIDIA? Okay, he's talking about stock split. CRM. Oh, yeah, so CRM actually did some deal the other day, or started something with, it was Google. Or no, it was Amazon's web services. They did some sort of something with their product online. So I like Salesforce. I think Salesforce is a really good stock. The fact that it was trading down by this $200 level for so long is a great pickup point. Right now it's trading a little bit higher. I think we could see a pullback back to this $220 area, $230 area, pick up some shares. I like CRM for the long term. My man, thank you, Lucas, for all those gifts. I appreciate that very much. That's crazy. Oh my god, he's still going. Oh my god. I appreciate that, man. I appreciate the support. What about apps? I picked it up in April 2020. I'm pretty sure it's done growing. Apps. Wow. I don't even know. I didn't realize. Oh my gosh. Hey man, did you take any profits at this? Because you may want to look to start taking some profits. Unless you want to go long term. My man Luke is still giving me the gifts. I appreciate that. If you're going with apps, if you want to go long term, 542 entry point, you're up. I don't even know how much a percent that is. That's insane. That's sweet buy-in. You definitely got it. Are you pretty sure it's done growing? Just know. Oh my gosh, what is this happening? Oh, he's sending me hearts. My man Luke is just hooking me up. I wish I could like give something back to you. You know, if I get really big one day, I'll give you a shout out, and I'll shout you out for something. What do you do? What's your side hustle? What do you do? What do you want? Oh, I'll shout you out for that sometime. But okay, let's get back on track here. I just appreciate the support, my man. So apps, okay, so what, like I was saying, I mean, look to take some profits if you really have no idea what you're doing with it. But I mean, you're up so much that I would just be careful at this point. I mean, if you want to go longer term with this, it depends what the company is, depends what you believe in the company. Just keep watching it. I mean, but you're up a hell of a lot. Your percent is crazy. So I held for 2 weeks on TRCH and just went down all the way. Man, I know. I mean, we can watch this week for some type of news or catalyst that comes out, but it could be over and done with if we don't get anything that comes out of this besides a reverse stock split. But yeah, guys, if you're new here, click the link in my bio, join my Discord server, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and follow me here on TikTok if you're interested in this type of content. I'm live pretty often, and I do just appreciate all the support and all the comments and everything you guys have been giving me. It's been great. It's been a fun time. I do have to get off this live very, very soon, though. For real this time. I said that about 2 hours ago. I've been streaming for 3 hours now. I am exhausted. This is the longest stream, best stream, though. I appreciate this. Oh, VISL. VISL. We're just gonna play off of like some sort of catalyst or news that comes out. This one seems to just pump and dump, so you get in and get out with VISL. Just be careful with this one. Very low volume. My man gifted me about 500 presents. I appreciate that, my man. I do, and a heart. I took some of 25 and 55. Okay, so you're looking good. So you took some off. That's always good to keep some profit or take some profits off. You really should do some. I mean, I'm assuming you've done some research into the company. It looks, based on the chart, it looks like we're starting to slow down a little bit. It looks like we've double tapped, we've triple tapped basically this $95 area and around $100. So from there on apps, I mean, we could head back to down to the downside if we can't break out here back in this 90 area. But we could go stagnate, trading sideways for a little while. If you're willing to leave the money in there, leave it in there for a little while and see what happens to it. Earnings coming up August. Hey, but you're still up a good percent, so just keep watching it. Oh, okay. I think I went over all the questions, even though I think my stream's delayed again. Okay. I hate to say this. With 8 people watching right now, I hate to say this, but this is, oh, and there go all the comments. I had to donate, you helped me a lot. Man, I appreciate the support, man, Lucas. I do. I appreciate that a lot. I'm glad I'm helping you guys. VIAC. Yeah, Viacom. This one has not been doing a whole lot, but actually the past couple of days has been rallying, but for the most part, we've been trading inside this channel. Let's wait for a break back above $45. A break of $45, I'd be interested in VIAC, for sure. Yeah, look to take VIAC back above $45. This one has been beaten down, but it could definitely break back up to the upside. We've been just kind of flat this whole time with nice support around $38. So, what's the best stock to watch for tomorrow? SPCE looks interesting. TRCH, Wish. A lot of these short squeeze names are interesting. But tomorrow morning when I do my watch, listen, if you're interested, click the link in my bio, join my Discord server, and follow me here on TikTok to check out my morning watch on my Discord server. And I send out the morning watch list, so those are the type of stocks I'll be watching. Had to donate. Help me a lot. Hey, I'm glad I helped you out, man. I appreciate all the support. What's the best stock to watch? Oh, I already read all those. What about Levi? I bought it at $19.50. Let's check out Levi. Okay, you bought it in 1950. Okay, so you're looking strong. This has been actually a strong mover for a while now. Wow. Levi has been looking really strong. Hey, so you know what? And Levi, have you taken profits yet? You bought it in 1950. We're trading at 27 bucks. Unless you're really looking longer term and you have a longer term outlook on this one, I would look to take some profits in the short term. I know I've been saying that a lot tonight, and you know what? You don't have to listen to me to do that. But honestly, names that you're a strong percent up on and you really don't have a clear plan with it, or maybe you just want to make some quick cash, Levi, I would take some profits out. This $27, $28 area would be nice to take some profits on. It's still in an overall uptrend, but it seems to be slowing down a little bit from its overall its run, basically from the end of 2020 into 2021. It's had a strong run, so just keep that in mind. Thank you guys for the follows. I appreciate all that. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. Also, I think you can somehow convert those GIFs into funds in settings. Oh, I just wondered what those... Oh, okay. Oh, sweet. I didn't know that. I knew that they were used for something. I thought it was, like, in TikTok, like, some sort of, like, I don't know, GIF that I could use for something to support some other stream or something like that. So I wasn't too sure. But, oh, okay. I'll check it out. Thanks again. Oh, okay. I have 5% battery left on my phone. So we're gonna end the live stream very, very soon. And what I mean very soon, I mean I don't want to end it. Like, wow. I have options 716 57 cents for LVS. I don't dive too much into options, but I will say that ooh, LVS does look like a nice buy down here. Okay, so I can draw a nice okay, yep. A nice support area bounced multiple times, and I think it could bounce here around 50 bucks. On LVS, yep, that's a good channel right there. Nice call out on LVS. Right here. I'm gonna turn my camera around. LVS, my man called this out. We draw our support line down here where it touches once, twice, 3 times, 4 times, 5 times, and now a 6th time. Around this $50 area is also an interesting area of support if I draw it this way. Roughly $50 in this area. It's not perfect, so they're going to double cross. And I'm interested to see this bounce. Let's check our upside from here. Roughly 25% of upside to previous highs in this channel. Up the top channel, we have about 30-ish, 35% of upside. Downside, I would not hold it more than probably 45 bucks. That's roughly about 11% of that. That's a little too much for me. I'd probably cut a little bit sooner, but that's on LVS. I like the upside on this, and I like the odds that if we do reverse back to the upside, it will continue to trade higher. Okay, let me. All right. Wow, guys, I appreciate all the support. When's your next stream? That's a good question. I don't have a set stream date because normally my streams are just kind of like just sporadic. But if you join my Discord server, I send out alerts most of the time. I'm trying to get better at it when I do go live. So I'm gonna go though. I'm gonna take the run to buy tomorrow at the pre-market just because it's cheap. See you tomorrow. Hey, thanks, man. I appreciate all the support and everything you've done for me. Lucas, I appreciate you coming out. What app is that? It's called Thinkorswim. It's part of TD Ameritrade's platform. So the TD Ameritrade, the broker, has a trading platform called Thinkorswim. But yeah, guys, I'm probably going to end the stream here. I do go live fairly often, I would say. So if you're interested and you've got to contact me, ask me any questions, click the link in my bio, join my Discord server. Also subscribe to my YouTube channel and follow me here on TikTok. I appreciate all you guys coming out tonight. It's been so much fun. I wish I could talk for another 3 hours, but it's been a fun night, guys. I do appreciate it. Again, thank you guys so much for 10,000 followers. It's been a very, very fun time. Thank you. See you soon. I appreciate you guys coming out. Thank you, bro. Thank you for coming out. Guys, it's been a real fun night. Hopefully you guys learned something. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Again, check out all my social medias and follow me here on TikTok to stay updated with the latest and everything like that. Do you trade futures? No, I do not trade futures. But yeah, I think Lucas, Jenny, my people right there. Some of you other guys, BK, you guys have been here for a minute. Guadam, My man likes traveling photography. All right, just kind of trying to get you know you guys, because I like looking at people and seeing when they come back and seeing familiar faces. But yeah, I think I'm gonna end the stream here. Thank you guys again for stopping by. I appreciate all that. And check out my other social medias if you're interested in this type of content. Again, links in my bio. Join my Discord server, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and follow me here on TikTok. Thank you again for all the support, guys, and I will catch you guys in the next live stream. Peace out, guys. Peace.